Oh, is that how it works?
That's how it goes.
Anyways, yeah, man. So I foiled a bank robbery today. It was fucking nuts. And it was weird. Like these fucking bank robbers, all they wanted was coins. They didn't even want like the dollar bills. It was fucking strange. But anyway, I fucking run after them as they're leaving the bank, and I tackle them. Fucking quarters flying all over the goddamn place, and I fucking skinned up my hand. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" And it's like, I'm terrible at telling stories. That's what I was fucking saying. And
you know why they steal the quarters? There's no die pack in the quarters.
No, see, they're fucking smart. But I wouldn't take them as smart thieves because they were the losing presidential candidates like Hillary Clinton and fucking the guy that invented the internet and like caucus and shit like that. I was like, it was all fucking very lame.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking
You know
about?
what's so funny is I wasn't gonna even tell you. I was gonna be like, dude, you probably hurt your hand like cooking oatmeal, but your story is going so terribly that's even funnier. It's even funnier.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking burned my hand getting oatmeal out of a ladle today at work. Pretty fucking bad. It was fucking like a napalm burn, man.
Let me paint this picture so I understand. You're at work and you're cooking oatmeal. I'm assuming in a microwave, right?
No. This is at work, like in the cafeteria. They have it in the big silver bowl thing.
You mean?
Okay. So it's in like a legit cafeteria. Then you go and you're spooning oatmeal into a paper cup. And you drop a little bit on your fucking finger.
Yeah. So I well, the thing is,
I'd sue them, bro.
When you get there early, the oatmeal's got like the oatmeal's got a crust on the top, right? So you don't know what's going on under that crust.
Listen, that's your first, whatever it is, your light bulb or whatever. Not to eat it. Yeah, that's the first warning that you probably shouldn't have fucking touched it. It's like, bubbling for 3 years.
So you crack the crust, and I put the ladle in, I pour it out, and a fucking little bit. It just, I don't know, it was just kind of gloopy and globby, and when it just fucking just fell right on my goddamn hand, I didn't fucking.
You scream?
I fucking. Oh!
That's got to be some fucking hot ass oatmeal, man.
Jesus Christ. And it's like I got nothing around me. I got fucking napalm, man. I'm like sucking it off and like looking for the goddamn napkins.
You were sucking it off, huh?
Yeah, man.
Napalm oatmeal. You smell that? It smells like maple.
So I go run out to the ice machine, and I got like nothing. I got no. I was like, I put napkins, like ice napkins, under the ice machine. Fucking gather some ice, put it on there as fast as I could. But
so did they write up an accident report? Did you get some workers' comp? No workers' comp claim?
I'm not into that shit. It's fucking my fault.
I mean, they didn't have to. Doesn't your work have to? You're injured on the job technically.
It's going to take 3 months for that.
You legit. I mean, I'm not just saying this, but you legit could sue them for it being too hot.
If there was no warning label on that fucking thing,
no warning label.
Doesn't matter, even if it's warning label. You're just like, dude.
What time in the morning was this?
Hot oatmeal.
What time in the morning was this?
7:45ish.
What have they been cooking that since like 4 a.m.?
Dude,
you should have just went through McDonald's like every other American.
No, man, I didn't realize eating healthy would be so fucking dangerous for your health, man.
Yeah,
Jesus, God, and it's
all right.
Yeah, but dude, I got this blister. It's like this big on there. It's fucking nasty.
Gross.
Plus,
it definitely looks like he's was jerking it, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Enter the Realm. I don't know what episode number it is. 150 something.
The last number.
7.
157. Man, think about that. Yeah. So we're not going to talk about last week. We're here now, and that's all you need to know. And let's talk about the Cool Table Network, where you can pull up a chair. For those that don't understand what the Cool Table means, it means. We're the nerds at the Cool Table. We make this shit cool for you, and we've invited you to come sit with us. We're cool. You guys are not. We are, but we're like, it's cool. Come and sit with us. That's how it is. You guys are all nerds. We're not. Totally cool dudes. and we're allowing you to kick it, and we like to talk about nerd shit. But you guys go home and just chill. We go home and fuck chicks and drink and smoke, like all cool, like all the stuff cool kids do.
Fucking throw oatmeal at our enemies.
You go. Right. Exactly. But if you don't know by now, the Cool Table Network has some like-minded shows similar to this one, Enter the Realm. If this is your first time, you've got Shattercast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, Plastic Fanatics, Stasis Lock, Toy Detox, Building Up to It, Fresh Communication, Breaking the Mold. Is Toy Detox still making shows?
Yeah.
I saw one.
They just dropped one not too long ago.
Oh, I mean, not too long ago, like
2 weeks ago.
All right, that's fair.
Tyler was on
Last
it.
week, maybe.
Believe it or
I
not.
gotta scroll all the way to the bottom of my feed, because it updates in the order that new shows come out. Anyway, Cobra, the Cobra Law family has music. If you go to Nathan Haskell's Bandcamp, they got a new album out, or a newish album called Dust
Of Cabbages and Kings. Working
That's
on
right.
the Python Patrol album and Cold Slither 3.
Python
Two
Patrol.
albums. 2 albums.
What's the difference between Python Patrol and Cold Slither?
Python Patrol is basically like it's kind of like it's not a mixtape, but it's kind of like friends of Cobra Law all on it. You know what I mean? And other Cobra Law members working together and collaborating.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's a fun project. That's MIDI and Nate are headlining that project. So it's a fun project so far.
Who's Nemesis Enforcer? Who plays that character?
Oh, we don't play characters.
Oh.
That's only
They
here
just play
on the show.
themselves. What character are you playing, Brink?
Fucking. I don't know.
Barbecue.
The burn victim.
He's barbecue from the
Burn victim.
All right, so if this is still a thing, send your what's in the fucking box and shelf life videos to
IntoTheRealmcast@gmail.com. I got a bunch I'm going to work on this weekend. I actually have a Sunday off. I haven't had Sunday off in like a month.
a bunch of what's in the fucking box videos or a bunch of shelf life videos.
What's in the fucking box? I got like 4, so they're coming.
Let's see these shelf life videos, guys.
Yeah, I want to see more shelf life videos.
I want to see more.
I got you
shipping
coming
details.
soon.
Yeah, Dave. When you get your
Yeah,
room
you
done,
do.
man.
Come on, Dave.
Davey, show us that toys.
All right, you can check us out on Facebook at Realm of Collectors. I'm assuming that everybody listening knows about it, so tell a friend, I guess, to check it out. The Instagram is at Realm of Collectors, where it's being crushed right now by the man, the myth, the legend. What did he go by? Wasn't it Mega G8, Mega 81?
Mega Ops 81, I think.
What happened to that guy?
I don't know.
Anyway, use the hashtag Realm of Collectors. Our website is www.realmofcollectors.com. You can check out where we got a blog going on. Paul C is manning forums. You can write in, send some. I don't write about anything. Send it in. Hit up Paul C. You can find us on iTunes. You give us a 5-star rating. They say it helps us out. I've never looked. I'm assuming it does. I've heard other shows say it. This episode, like all episodes, is brought to you by Agabucks.com. Agabus is the official e-tailer of the Realm of Collectors, unless he calls me soon. Otherwise, that's it, Agabus. Visit Agabus.com. I'm just kidding. Visit Agabus.com today for all your masterpiece and third-party needs. He offers $5.95 flat rate shipping, free shipping on orders over $150. He'll price match with other online retailers. He's got Agabucks, which is the same as cash reward system. If you make a purchase, you're in points to use towards your next purchase. So visit Agabus.com for details. Just kidding, Hanny. We're boys. Don't jack my order. It's also brought to you by Crashbox Customs, which is the official Mezco supplier of the Realm of Collectors. Visit Crashbox on social media for your Mezco 112th needs. Mention Realm when ordering for a surprise gift. What is that surprise gift?
You'll just have to order to find out.
Yeah, all right. I guess that's fair.
And sync.
Yeah. I think that's everything. I feel like I had something else to say about Crashbox too, but I can't think of it right now. So, with that being said, let's get into some news.
Some news?
Some news.
We're doing news next?
Yeah, what do we normally do next?
Intros?
Introductions.
Shout
I don't
out to
mind
the-
changing
Nah,
up. You
fuck
want to change
that.
up? Let's do
We know
this.
everybody knows who we are. All right, let's go through and announce
I
everybody.
mean, if you just want to do what you guess, that's cool. Or not.
No. You know what? We'll kick it. We'll kick it old school. I thought it was a new show today, but whatever.
Kick freestyle mode.
V2.
Yep. Sorry, that Lexapro is kicking in hard. You get what I'm thinking about. Brian Brink,
Kick
Yo.
it to the curb. That's where we're getting.
what's happening?
What's going on, guys? Fucking got my burned ass thumb.
I know.
Shit.
Has somebody said to you, "Hey, Brink, look at your thumb"? Gee, you're dumb.
Look away. I'm hideous. I am not an animal.
Oh man, and this is just a fucking topper, man. This weekend, my phone, all my contacts deleted from my phone yesterday.
So if you have Brink's number, we're not giving it to you if you don't. But if you do, fuck with him. Now's the time. He doesn't know who's calling him. He doesn't know who you are.
Nope.
Call him, text him, reach out to him, let him know you're thinking of him. He's going through a hard time right now.
It's bad, man. I got no backup. I got something maybe from 2014 if I'm lucky. I have to whip out my old 3GS phone, see and get my contacts off of there, so I can at least call my parents again.
You know, those are like a decade old.
What carrier do you use?
AT&T.
Okay. See, with Verizon, it just backs it up to the cloud.
I heard that. Well, actually, I'm not a big of a cloud type of guy, so like I had all that shit turned off anyway. But I won't be making that mistake again. I mean, why the fuck? I mean, I don't know. My phone was like clocking. Do you guys know what that is? If you're in IT, it was just fucking hanging and acting real slow. And then all of a sudden, I'm like looking at my text messages. I'm like, why are all these numbers showing up in my text messages?
Well, that's AT&T telling you this phone is 4 years old. Buy it.
Yeah, they're probably telling me, yeah, upgrade this goddamn thing. But
Can I ask you a legit question?
yeah, go right ahead.
There's no legit question.
You're in IT and you didn't handle your own IT needs right.
That's
So
right.
my question is, you know, are you a bad hire? Did the company make the wrong choice?
Let me tell you a little something, Jessica. I used to be a hardcore personal tech IT type person, but I had graduated onto bigger and better things, and nowadays this shit just kind of runs itself. And I guess I put my faith in it, and I should not have.
Brink's just happy he's got a job at this point. It's like it's pretty
Yeah.
much automated.
Yeah.
I just, when somebody walks in, I just bang on my keyboard, pretending I'm doing something. The wingworm's down. I'm working on it.
Wingworm.
I'm
But,
just the oatmeal guy now. I'm the guy that
yeah.
screams in the kitchen when I get burned by it.
They're all when he walks by. Did you hear him scream?
Here's Brink. He's fixing the Wi-Fi on the crockpot.
Does anybody know what he does?
Dude,
You here all day?
I was at my desk, right? I didn't have anything. Like, so I had like ice wrapped up in paper towels, and it's not like ice cubes. It's like that little like pebble ice, and fucking shit's dribbling all over my desk, and goddamn fucking shit was burning, man. Fucking burned. Fucking hurt.
Yeah. Why it's called the burn.
Burned like a hoodie, man. It's fucking nuts.
I could imagine you. I could imagine you trying to eat that oatmeal after, like with a sour face, like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
oatmeal.
I waited till it was fucking super cold. That's
Next time he drives through Amish country, he's taking a couple guys off the road.
Did it burn your dominant hand? Did you have to eat that oatmeal all awkwardly with your other hand? It's shaking as you're putting the spoon into your mouth. So it's not strong.
You know, you could have put the oatmeal, cooled the oatmeal, and put it on the burn to soothe it.
yeah. No.
It's used to soothe burns.
Fortunately, no, I don't eat with that hand. However, it was fucking hard wiping my ass.
Yeah, that's rough. What type of oatmeal was it?
Just regular, plain Jane, flavorless oatmeal.
Did you put anything into it, or you were just eating it like?
I usually throw in a couple scoops of granola, and that's as far as I go.
I was like, you straight up regular oatmeal? That's straight up gruel, bro. You're just
Yeah.
eating fucking
It sucks, man. I did it when I was trying to lose the weight.
mush. That's literally the definition of mush.
Yeah, mush. Little rascals, mush.
Sweet. All right, Daniel, how you doing?
A lot better. Never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but yeah, I'm doing good, man. It's Monday. Let's do this.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. You didn't burn yourself today?
No, that'll be later this week when I'm working outside, but that's okay.
I can't wait for your first story about how you cut yourself when you finally shave. You're like, dude, I didn't know. What's this red stuff coming out my face?
What do you mean when I first? Never mind.
David, what's happening, Dave?
What's up? What's good? But Davey.
We're gonna talk about that. That is the voice of Dave's dog when he catches him jerking off. He says, David,
Davey, why are you doing that again?
It's fucked up because she's a girl, but that's all right. You can give her that voice. It's fine.
Listen,
Davey, you got me in the
dog
eye,
world,
Davey.
the dog world, they all talk like that. David.
Davey.
But thanks for being on, man.
Pleasure to be here.
We called out everyone that we knew because we didn't know who was going to be on the show today. We had a lot of people trigger last week. Dave answered the call, and then everybody came back. So we still let him be on. All right, Dust Mites.
Yo,
Welcome back.
should I say Alexa Pro?
Yep. You're Alexa, bro.
What's up, people?
Dust Mite short-circuited last week, but
No.
he's fixed the issue, and now he's back.
Yes. Shout out to medication and alcohol.
Got your wires all crossed in there.
Yep.
Eh,
His IT
Hey, man.
was down.
I was waiting for my IT guy to come for like 5 days and nobody showed up. Something about oatmeal.
All right. All right, let's go back to again, find out what everybody's got. Brink, what'd you get this week?
I got a Commander Wolf from GameStop. And, it's fitting that Dave is here on the podcast today. I would like your guys' opinion. I think that this guy looks like Dave.
No, it does not look like Dave.
You put some glasses on him. You have
Put
some glasses from
Because
something.
he's got a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow like Dave does. And Dave, I think he kind of looks like Dave.
Yeah, his shape up is on point. So there you go.
That's an action figure that gets a haircut 3 times a week.
Nice.
That's all I got there. Just
All right. Dan, that's it? That's all you got? You sure?
yeah.
You didn't get a bag in the mail?
Oh, I did get a bag in the mail. I got my Rock Father shirt.
Just for the record, Nightwing wants bacon and eggs. I don't know if that's breakfast or not, but shout out
He
to
also
Beacon.
said, as a kid, he had Menta GDs. What I don't know what that is.
Easy.
Dude, you want to get that looked at?
Easy.
Menta Somebody Google it. Menta GDs. I need to know the symptoms right away. I think you get that from eating too much bacon. I'm pretty sure that's the case. All right, Dan, what'd you get?
So I know what it's like to lose, but not this week because I got the SH Figuarts movie Thanos in today.
How was that?
Fucking awesome.
Dude, I love that thing.
Yeah. Did you keep yours? 'Cause I thought I saw you sell one to someone.
I bought one for me and one for the next collector.
Gotcha.
Nightwing and him just gave you the finger in the chat, by the way.
I mean, listen, I understand that, and I'm not making fun of you. I know, I got to preface this because everybody's sensitive now. But you can read what you wrote before you hit enter. It is possible. I mean, you don't have to, but I do. Sometimes double check, make sure everything's right.
Judy's in the house.
All right. So Thanos,
Yeah.
how does he like his beacon? Too?
He likes it raw. I
How you
don't
get
know.
mid and GDs? Just telling you.
Yeah, no, it's a dope figure. I'm glad I got it. Unfortunately, it's another rabbit hole because I got to build a team cap now as they come out. All right, that's it though.
All right. You didn't get a bag?
No.
Ooh, not supporting the realm, huh? All right, cool.
Oh, I support.
Dave.
That's why I bought the first one, unlike
You already
somebody
burnt it.
else.
You better not start that shit now while I'm here. That KO shit.
Oh, you
KO
still
King himself.
still have it?
I still have it.
Yeah. See,
I was gonna burn it, but somebody already beat me to doing that.
How
Yeah,
much?
the gimmick is over.
Yeah, it's done with.
You just made the one, or did you
No,
made
it
one?
was
shirt?
me. It was me and Riddler's Circle. So we had already met with Dust like a few weeks before, and I met the guys, a few weeks before that. And it was going to be his first time. I didn't want him showing up like an outcast. He kind of already was entwined with everything. So we had the shirts made at my barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
like
fucking-
how you. Now your story is I don't want him to feel left out.
Nah.
I'm
I'm just saying, you know,
Hey,
you
Dave,
got
let me,
guys showing up trying to fucking.
Listen, officer, I stole the Lambo because I
t-shirt
didn't want
on,
him
you
to
know?
feel bad.
hey, Dave, let me ask you a question. When Riddler Circle got his own shirt made, did he also get that one in the wrong size? Just curious.
Oh shit! Why did he fucking get something in the wrong size recently?
No, he ordered the wrong size. He ordered an XL, but he could have used the large. He said. 'Cause I guess he lost some weight since when he ordered.
Oh, look at you. Well, eat more, motherfucker. Don't shrink the shit.
That's
You'll be
more
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still
Well,
have
how we
it.
just skipped over the barbershop bit. Getting a t-shirt at the barbershop.
Mm-hmm. It's if you don't know anything about barbershops in New York, you get anything in the barbershop. You get a fucking champagne coolie if you want.
Listen. My barbershop's legit. Like, honestly, like you can.
If you've seen those shirts, obviously not.
No, fuck you, Dan. All right, listen. The shirt for what it was $20. I got it done the day before I went there, and it did look. You know, it was like all plasticky looking in the front, but
It did
it
the
was.
job.
Hey, just
It made do.
how much our shirts cost?
$49.
That's not true.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
It's like 20, 25.
And you
but,
gotta
whatever.
understand, it was no shirts available at the time when I did it. There was no shirts.
Wow, Dan's really going in on you.
He's always doing that. He every
But
time.
Davey,
he
why
brings
do
it
you
up.
like the shirt, Davey?
It's all right. It's all good.
That's why I pre-order, fellas.
All right. So,
Trigger Dave.
Energon Addict.
I'm fucking
What
with
did you
the
get?
account. I've been really quiet on the collecting end. I'm working on my room, so can't really buy much more right now. But Gary was here a week ago, and he brought down some stuff he found out by him. So I got a Gamorrean Guard. I got a Kaba from the Dragon Star line.
Kaba.
And,
What? From a where?
all right. It's a Dragon Ball figure.
Oh, Dragon Stories. All right, I got you.
All right.
That's the line.
He started going off the
Yeah,
rails.
it's a
last
character
week when we started
called
talking
Kaba.
Dragon Ball. So,
And I got a
Dragon
bunch of
Ball.
stands, the Bandai stage act stands. So I got a good deal. I got about 30 of them for $1 each. So
What?
You
Yeah.
use those for your Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z, Black Series, SH
Nice.
Frequad stuff. Yeah,
Anything with a peg in its butt.
Where'd you get it for $1?
off of one of the groups. Some dude I had bought off of before.
Nice.
So they're all loose. They didn't come boxed or anything. But for $1, you can't.
Cares for $1?
Yeah.
Those are fucking awesome.
Sweet action. All right, Dust.
Yo.
What'd you get?
I got Rockfather shirts. I got my 2 Rockfather shirts in. Got a
Nice.
couple of new hats. Nothing on the collecting realm. Just saving some money for NJCC, which is in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that.
It is. For those of you in the area, saddle up.
Yeah, come on down. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. It's a 2-day affair.
You know who I heard's coming? Tron Viper. Tron Viper's coming.
Oh,
No
Dave, I
shit.
can't wait to see him. And
Nice. That's awesome.
Nice. Sweet.
What'd
Now
you
I feel
get?
like just like what did I get? I got a Rockfather shirt. Honestly, I don't know that I'm going to wear this one. Not because I have the other one. I just feel like at some point I just got to probably stop wearing these things, right?
You want to save one
Save
mint in
them.
box?
Mint and bag.
you got the wrong size, didn't you?
No, I got the right side. I'm just embarrassed by it. What else did I get? I got a package from Paul C, but I can't say what's in it because I don't know if he wants me to tell people, but he is doing something for himself. Selfish bitch. And no, he sent me something to take care of for him. It's Code Talk. Reach out to Paul C. Let him know you're thinking of him. He's going through a hard time right now. And I think that's it. I don't.
He's going through a hard time. Did you see his?
Oh, is he really?
Dude, he's
No,
trying
no.
to build his Lego Voltron. He's like, and
Oh,
people are like, why didn't you build this yet? And he takes a picture of him holding a kid. He takes a picture of a cat sitting on his Legos.
Dude, I saw that on the couch. I'm like, dude, you're building that on the couch. Those pieces are going between the cushions, dude. You're never gonna find that yellow piece
He's
ever.
never going to form Voltron.
I was
Never.
like, for somebody that builds a lot of Legos, that's a rookie move right there. But,
He's going to be
but-
missing a few infracells.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nanotherms are not connected.
They're
Not connected.
nope.
Mega
But no,
thrusters ain't happening.
I have a hold on stuff coming in as well. just because I'm prepping to move. But all right, that's it. Now let's get into some news. Finally.
Rocky wants to go first.
Well, I have all the boring stuff, so I mean I can go
Do
first.
some rocks, paper,
All right,
scissors.
let's do it
here.
first.
Do a rock, paper, scissors.
Now let's say the Transformers. I feel like there's some interesting stuff to talk about. So let's get rid of the not the
Oh, I should probably screen share, huh?
yeah. I don't want to say that it's boring, but let's just get rid of the stuff that like we're
least
as a whole group we're less passionate about.
For sure. I agree.
don't wanna
Let's see if
trigger
I can actually
anybody
hide
this
this.
week.
Oh, I can hide it. All right, starting us out. We've seen this before, but now we have promotional pictures. This is the SH Figuarts Leia from episode 4 with her cinnamon buns.
This is the best looking one out so far.
Dude, this looks like Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not mad at it though. I think it looks okay.
Juliette Lewis is awesome.
Little hood action there. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. A little of that. Got a blaster.
Yeah, right. Check out my gun.
Did you guys?
We can do it.
Did you guys notice that the eyes, I think, on this are posable? Like you can move them.
No, I don't know about that. 'Cause, I mean, just from what I'm seeing here, it looks like it's a face printing technology. So I mean, they may just have different angles.
Oh, maybe different heads.
Yeah, just different.
Yeah, I bet you
swap
there's.
outs.
But that's weird just to swap out the heads just for the eyes, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it gives you a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's spooky. Look at that.
Gives you that corner look.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's just that.
Well,
yeah.
because it's from that infamous scene, you know, when she's.
That's
looking-
what your wife, when she catches you jerking off, she looks look at you in the corner.
Davey,
Okay.
Davey again.
Whatever. When my wife walks in, I'm like, look, I'm doing this because you're fucking not around. This is your job. I'm doing your job for you.
You try to make
Yeah.
you're making her feel guilty.
Yeah,
look
what I have to
Stroking
fucking
it right
do.
in front of her.
Yeah.
Aren't you
See
feeling
this?
guilty yet?
Look what I gotta do.
Look what I
Thanks.
gotta do because of you.
Thanks for fucking hanging out.
Not sure when this is coming out. I think I may have heard later this year, possibly, but it's not up for solicitation yet. They just want to get some pictures out there.
I heard December then.
Oh, December, yeah.
Yeah.
And here's
That's
just a
cool
cool little
photo.
picture, just like a little mock-up of the movie poster, but
That's
you
pretty
know, with
cool.
all the Figuarts figures.
It is sad because in this photo too, the Leia does look the least like her. Like the not
Out of all the
likeliness,
likeness.
but what is
Buddy. Yeah.
I like
likeness?
I like that they
Sisters?
painted. I like that they painted that Luke's hair because it's not gold.
Yeah, it's actually got that little brown look to it. That looks good. Looks like they put a little wash down here too, but
Warsh.
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 at the car wash.
Washed it
All
by
right.
the creek. All right.
Moving on, this kind of dropped out of nowhere. Hopefully, you can still get a pre-order if you're looking. But this is the Mezco 112 previews exclusive Batman.
Let's go.
This
Hit up
one's got-
Crashbox today.
Yeah, this one's got the more classic styling with the yellow bat symbol thing.
That works.
And this seems weird to me for some reason. Like I just think they did like the raised leather on the suit to make it look kind of armory. Looks weird to me.
I don't know. For whatever reason, I actually kind of dig it. I actually have one on pre-order through
I have
Crashbox
the,
Customs.
Yeah, I think I have the Sovereign on pre-order. The Sovereign Knight.
Is that what I think that's what this one is? But it's like got another name for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like it would peel off. My OCD
yeah.
would make me pick at it.
I know there have been people who actually have done that. They bought one of the it was like the first year's Batman, and they did some chemical peel to it, so it's just the fabric underneath.
Boy, the chat is just on fire. That doesn't look like Carrie Fisher. That does not look like Batman to me. Shut up, you bums.
I mean, to be fair, it does look like Batman.
He's got pointy ears. It's Batman.
Yeah, I don't know. Just I haven't really dug any of the other ones, but I really dig this one. So I have.
Now, is this from any fiction, or is just Mezco coming up with a
It's,
different?
I mean, you can see it takes from stylings of other stuff, but it is like kind of Mezco's take on it.
That bat drone is dope.
I don't understand why people are going something over
Bat
that.
shit for that drone?
I like that
Yeah.
shit, dude. It's cool.
They're going batshit
Yeah.
crazy for that.
It just
drone?
it's cool looking, and it's like something that like I feel like that's something Batman would have. Like now that drones are a thing, you're like, of course that motherfucker would have a drone, you know?
Dude, you can actually like fucking have him swing from a rope and shit. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hanging
Yeah.
mine on the Christmas tree.
You got 4 different heads. You got the long ears Batman, then the scratched up face with the long ears, the short eared, and the Bruce Wayne with a little bit of gray on the side there.
What do Mezco's? What do they typically go for? Is about
It's like
100
$90.
bucks?
The
80.
PX,
Yeah.
90, 95.
Yeah, this guy's $85 depending on where you're getting it.
Dude, I think that's a good deal for just all the shit you get, man.
Yeah.
And they're built well, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. They got a
Yeah.
good. I mean, of course, like with anything, you get a few here and there that just for whatever
Right.
reason they break on you, but it hasn't happened to me yet. That's all I care about. But it's pretty dope. So if you can still get it, try to if you're in. Because I think last I saw, BBTS was already sold out on pre-orders for this. So
Crash
I mean,
Box.
they've done a lot of Batmans. It seems like that. Is that like their?
It's like their sixth one, bro. 6 or 7th.
Is that
easy.
like their showrunner for
Well,
them?
yeah, because I think Batman was like one of the first ones they did that was really well done. I think what was it? It was the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
The,
the
old,
that one goes
the
for-
old man, the old dust Batman.
The loose skin Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
loose skin Batman.
That one goes for crazy money now. I mean, I think
yeah.
that
Mezco's fucking.
Red was after that.
And they
But that
did-
one didn't do as well.
They did 2 versions of that. Didn't they do one in the blue costume and then one in the
They
black?
did like
Yeah.
4.
You could just buy Mezco's
But
just
there was a
fucking
lot.
flip 4 months later, man.
Yeah.
Pay 90. You could
That's
flip
crazy. Yeah, that's great. You know, I think they've got a good thing going where because they know how many they need to make, they make just enough.
Yeah.
And then people realize that they're fucking dope, and then they scramble for them, and then you get some coin.
and get
I think
those.
Mezco's-
There's some crazy KOs out there too.
And for a while, they're in their own lane doing this
Yeah.
thing with the 12 scale soft goods. Other people
Yeah.
starting to get into that now, but
Slowly but surely, yeah. But yeah, this is pretty dope. So pick it up if you can. Hit up Crashbox, see if he still has one or a few available. Who knows? And then in that same DC vein, we have the Revoltech Deathstroke. This was shown off at was it Wonderfest Summer,
his-
something like that?
Sure.
Look at his yam bag. Yam bag.
It's kind of dope. Continuing the amazing Yamaguchi line.
His coin purse. That's cool.
Man, those
Look at that
Rebel
shit.
Techs really are articulated, man.
Yeah. Here's a colored prototype. So you can see it comes with the alternate head. Just kind of really very heavily styled, but it's going to be very posable.
Very anime.
It's got a good look to it.
now is he like an assassin or something, or what's his deal?
Yes, he's an assassin. He basically just goes around and kills people for money.
Nice.
Does he wind up running the League of Shadows at some point, or is he just part of it? Am I wrong?
I know there's been some fiction with that. I'm not 100% sure. I know they were kind of going that route in their DC's like animated.
Like,
movie.
yeah, I was gonna say the animated. That's the only shit I really pay attention to.
Yeah, so in there he kind of does some stuff. I know he's had a run-in because one of the current stories right now is he's quote unquote the father of Damian Wayne, which is just a ploy to make something happen. But excuse me, but I don't know for sure. But this is pretty cool. Not for me, but it's got a neat look to it. And Yamaguchi also showed this off. This is the X-Men Psylocke,
Dude, that shit looks dope.
which I think is probably one of the best, if not the best looking ones that they've ever made.
It's a little too anime in the face, but it's dope. The figure looks dope.
Got them thighs.
I was just gonna say that.
Mm-mm.
Turning around.
Easy
Guys
things.
save lives.
The rest of their line,
Boy.
I feel like if you bought this, it just wouldn't fit with anything. You know what I mean? It's not like it fits with your Marvel Legends.
I don't know. Some people made it work. I mean, mainly you just see like the Spider-Man works really well with other lines. Magneto kind of goes in well. Deadpool's been all right. I mean, it just kind of depends on how you go with it. I mean, I guess for the purposes of like toy pictures.
Yeah, but you're showing all people that don't have a face. You know what I mean? They're wearing a mask. Even Magneto, you can kind of see his face, but he's still got the helmet, so it blocks it out.
For sure.
Like this is specifically looks like it's from another world.
I see what you're saying. I misinterpreted. Yeah. I don't know.
Looks like she's got lots of accessories, lots of swords, and
And some swords, some.
Look at that face plugs in.
I think she's got articulated hair too, from what I saw, which is kind of neat. Do some things with that. We'll see more on that as it comes up. Just another quick look at Mayfex. Here's another Aquaman. We saw the yelling face one. Here's a more stoic.
I feel like the hair is way
Yeah,
too
he's got-
short on
yeah, he
him.
cut his hair.
Is he gonna
Yeah.
have this in the movie?
That's got to be the toiler.
That's-
With the short hair.
That's kind of what they've been teasing because Hot Toys had a version with the more classic costume as well. So I would imagine that we're going to see him in this costume at some point during the movie.
You would think that maybe they would have to do something like that for the movie, you know?
Yeah.
He's gonna say, "Cut my hair short."
Nah,
I
he
dig
he bonds.
Bleach my hair.
He bonds with a goldfish. It's like, give me your scales.
Just a quick look at
Oh,
that. get through some Mafex stuff. And here's also a xenomorph. I don't know much about this, but I just wanted to get a picture of it real quick because it's
Good detail.
My stomach hurts.
This is Mayfex
I
too.
shouldn't have ate that oatmeal.
Yeah, fucking burn my hand on some oatmeal, motherfucker. Fuck.
Ow. Damn it, ow.
Again. Oatmeal.
That's the face. You're like, fucking hey, dude.
No, I just got caught jerking off, so it's hiding. Like, wait,
He's
what's
all-
up?
hide my shame. RoboCop seen this before, but just want to get a quick picture of it, just kind of see what's going on with
Yeah.
it.
Look at the legs on that.
What's going on
It
there?
looks weird. It looks like two different figures just mashed together.
Oh, he's wearing some sort of bodysuit, body armor. Well, he is
No,
body armor,
it's-
but he looks like he's wearing some sort of exoskeleton.
Or is it supposed to be him when he's sitting
Oh,
in
he
that
is in the
chair at OCP, you know?
Well, this is a stand. I don't know if that's what you're referring.
Yeah, but what's
no,
it
no.
with
Look
the
around
feet?
his
Look the
arms,
way, like the
his
feet
hands,
are.
and the way the
Oh,
feet
I
are.
don't know. I think those are just upgrades.
His feet is very Gerwalky.
If I'm being honest, I don't even know if I've ever seen RoboCop 3. I've only seen like the first two.
You better
really
buy that for $1.
Yeah, dude.
I'll go hit up the Goodwill right now. Let's see if I can
Yeah.
find it. This is something new. This is also from Mafex. They're also coming out with the Deadpool because 20 other companies haven't made one.
Hey,
But
so
yeah,
We should make this one actually doesn't look that bad.
Deadpool is like the Optimus Prime.
Looks very
Marvel
animated.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that it's kind of has that animated look. I feel like
I
other
imagine
than
they're
that
probably
Gwen
gonna
down there, but
have those pop out eyes or something. Probably give you a lot of expressions. To be honest, I completely didn't even notice this when we come up on another figure because I thought this was just like the Figma version. But I don't know. It's got a good sculpt to it. Yeah, I guess.
sweet.
And then we've already seen the Gwen pool, but I guess this is Evil Gwen pool with some. I think those are comics. A little bit different deco to her, and a cape.
The pose is cool on that one. Whoever posed that did a good job.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Gwen or Gwenpool, so.
Even that other one in the front. That shit's pretty funny.
Is it that Gwen Stacy after she banged her head on the ground, they fucking did something to her and brought her back to life and turned her into?
I think it's like some alternate universe where Peter died or something. From what I heard, I haven't gotten around to reading the books yet. Somebody in the chat, let us know.
I'm sure
And then the star of the show.
let us know, Brammer.
This is the star of the show right here, the one I was most excited to
it's
see.
good.
Fucking comic Venom.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit looks dope, dude.
Fucking
What do these retail for?
dude, they're fucking expensive. They're
Oh,
like
yeah.
$70. You know, when you're buying them from like the overseas places, over the online overseas sites.
Do they come with at least a fair amount of accessories? I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Look at that. The head looks
Yeah.
dude, the head is dope. The smile is just fucking perfect. Like it looks good.
perfect.
That's definitely Venom.
They could easily do a repaint for the movie by just taking off the white spider off the chest.
Yeah.
Mafex bumped up their prices in the last year or so, right? They didn't used to be.
Well,
No,
they were a lot cheaper, but I mean, with that, they've upped their quality. Like I've heard more good things than bad. With
Ever since Dan broke that leg on that Superman, price
Yeah.
went up.
hey, you guys are welcome. Don't thank me too much.
Don't bring back those bad memories for Dad.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, he looks dope. This is just something a little different. This is from Sentinel. They do a lot of big robot-y stuff, but this is a 1/6 scale Iron Spider, which is, I don't know, it's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's cool.
Something a little different. This kind of looks like, oh, these are soft goods. Interesting.
I don't know. I don't like just the concept of the Iron Spider, and I haven't
I
read
was
any
a fan.
fiction about it. But I'm just like, man, I don't know. I just like my Spider-Man to be
Yeah, same here.
not just organic, more, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I mean, something this big, though, I want him to be able to actually, if I were to buy something like this, of course, I'd want him to be able to stand on his legs. Because I don't think I've seen a company that can have a Spider-Man that can do that just yet.
Now, had they, whenever they did that arc where Dr. Octopus becomes Spider-Man, and then that's when he becomes Iron Spider, then that would make sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know. This was some weird, like, Tony Stark thing like we've seen in the movies.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
But I
yeah, no, I know, but I think like that just would have made more sense.
But Doc
than,
Ock
like-
does have his own costume where he does have the tentacles, and it's actually pretty dope looking.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah, isn't there a new book coming out?
No, they had it for a while because
Yeah,
it's
he's
Peter
gonna-
Parker again, but I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
probably release like a
Like,
trade.
Doc Ock is going to continue on, but be like his own version of it. I saw.
Yeah, some along those
I don't
lines,
really keep up with modern comics, though, but I just glance here and there.
for sure. And then to end it all out, we have the Iron Man Mark 7 from Avengers. This is an all die or mostly die cast Iron Man.
This thing's $600.
I think it's
500
four.
It's
I think it's
superior.
400.
Close. It
Superior
is 440, 430, something like that.
Yeah.
Comes with
Dude,
this
that
little
was
pod thing that shoots out at him, like in the movie, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Accessory. It's got a lot of moving parts. Stuff coming out of the.
Dude, it's tempting. I've seen some people that have like the fucking whatever his little layer is with all the suits in it,
The
dude. And
Hall of
it looks so fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Charles. He actually just got a Hot Toys Iron Man recently.
Yeah, I saw that. Chuck's in, man.
Was that his first one? He fucking popped a cherry.
Yeah. Another one.
Doll life.
And he's got this one pre-ordered too.
Does he really?
The realm of enablers.
Yeah. This one's cool too because you can kind of see here they do have a very clean version. Then they also have a scuffed up kind of battle torn
Uh-huh.
to it as well. So it gives you some different display options.
Yeah, dude, that looks so fucking
A
cool.
lot of
The
moving parts.
diecast, man, that's probably going to be dope.
Yeah, man. This is my favorite suit.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Brian. That's all you need. Pre-order it.
Nah, I got the figure arts coming with it.
I just pre-order it. It'll
This
be fine.
doesn't scale with my 6-inch figure.
It doesn't need to. It can be a centerpiece.
That's it.
Look at that. I mean, come
Clear
on.
out another room.
Look at all those flaps. I mean, come on.
You're making a hall of armor.
HVAC. No.
Sully HVAC. You don't need it.
Sell it.
Yeah. It's pretty-
Winter's just around the corner. You all right?
You got a
Tony
2-month
Stark.
lull. You got 2 months so you could wait it out.
Yeah, so this is the special edition. So
Wow.
it comes with a lot of shit. And yeah,
Why do
including
you
the
want the
special
holo-
edition
Why do you want the hologram suit?
to feel special. I don't know.
I think the display is cool. A little piece of the road in there.
Yeah,
I like that shit.
but yeah, a lot of hands, a lot of interchangeable parts.
You could do his
You can
ground
open
pound.
up the chest. Do some shiny bits. Do that. Show off his face. And then here's just the regular edition without the shiny pod. So I mean, as you can see, it's just get that little holographic thing, but it's fun.
Like it.
So what's the price difference for the holographic thing and without it?
I didn't see. Sideshow only had the special edition, which was like $440. So I don't know. Maybe it's like $20 or $30 less if I were to hazard a guess to take out that little piece. But I don't quite know because I did try to look it up before the show
So
tonight.
you said it was 440, right?
Yes.
The special edition. I think the regular one's like 404 or something like that.
Yeah, so you're
it's
saving.
like a $30-something difference.
Get out of here. That's it?
Pay the
Yeah.
$40.
Well,
you get
because you're just getting that
special.
hologram thing. That's it. That's the only difference between the two.
Yeah, go for it.
Error
I-
404.
I think that
Contacts.
suit pod mode is pretty stupid too. I mean, what's the point? Like,
What's
if
that?
you're gonna have him displayed, why are you gonna have that suit pod thing displayed?
What's soup pot?
The suit pod mode.
The one he's cooking, it's an oatmeal pot.
Oh, the oatmeal. Oh, that's okay. If you would have said oatmeal pot, I'd be like, okay, that one.
Brink, if you're getting your oatmeal out of that thing, that's your first warning that it's probably a little too
Little
much.
hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is all I have tonight. It was fairly lackluster, but we did have San Diego Comic-Con recently, so
Yep. That's cool. Some good shit. That Venom's dope as shit.
yeah,
That was the
I'm
highlight, I think.
forward to that.
All right. Brink,
Yo.
let's talk about some Transformers. Lay it on us.
It's my turn?
It's your turn. Can you man that fucking keyboard?
It's my
What's your fucked up paw?
I got my one good finger. I can
Take my good hand.
Take a strong hand.
All right. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, fantastic. All right. So this is the Rubit news.
Robots.
Robots, and don't even know it.
All right. And I forget what I got. So here we go. Starting off with Flame Toys.
Oh, how cute.
Frame toys.
Flame Toys is making little dudes here, little super deformed things, and I believe these are model kits.
Speaking of flames,
Cool.
flame under that oatmeal. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
It was
no.
hot.
That's cool, man. If you're into that type of shit.
Soundwave, Bumblebee, Optimus, Megatron.
A lot of people like to build that shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Not
How
me.
tall are they?
And Blitzwing here. These are, they're this tall. I don't know.
So they're probably 4 or 5 inches. I
Probably
would imagine.
small.
Those stands are probably. But
Yeah.
Davey, put that away. Good.
And then here's that Optimus model kit that they had shown us before. And so this was their little display here at Wonderfest. You can see they had the little sprues hanging up.
Dude, what's that? Do you have close-up pictures of that Bumblebee?
I do. We'll get to it.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
Are all these model kits?
Yeah.
Not all of them. No.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
so there's Starscream there, who I believe is a model kit. Yes, it says it right there.
Yeah.
Deluxe says he's in on that Starscream. You ain't putting that shit
No.
together. You ain't putting that together.
No way. Deluxe buy a Starscream? Never.
He doesn't have the patience. All right.
I'll have Robert build it.
Dude, that Bumblebee's better than the MP one. That shit scales right.
It's hot.
It's kind of cool. I mean, it's stylized, but they're kind of cool looking.
What if it's a model kit? Yeah, just don't put the wheels on the shoulders and just take the little fucking rocket pack off.
Yeah.
And that shit's
Yeah.
dope.
So we got some more pictures of that coming up. So they got a IDW Prime here, a something Bumblebee, which is a really neat looking design. I think he would transform into something cool if he transformed. That'd be cool. They have a Devastator here with his tires on his hips and
Model
this is how he
kit.
dips. Model kit. There
That's
he
cool
is.
too, though.
Yep. There he is from the back. So, yes, very stylized, interesting looking. Things.
What are these things retail for?
The model kits weren't very expensive. I think the Prime was like 30 something bucks.
Yeah, I
damn,
think
alright.
they went up like today that I saw. They were like the $30-$40 range.
And they're 6 inches, I'm assuming, or at least the Prime would be.
You know what? I'll do something for you and I will take a look.
I don't think they're that small.
That's the only thing that's crazy is like the Bumblebee is the same size as the Prime.
Yeah,
Well,
so
at least that one in the front there.
so Blitzwing is 38 and he is 5.9 inches tall. So
Okay, so a little
close to
under.
6 inches.
Then here's
Dang, man, so that means that Bumblebee is small. It's only like 3
And
inches tall.
then Prime is 6.1 inches.
But the other Prime, not that one, right?
No, not that one. The
Yeah.
other.
yeah, well,
Well,
it-
kinda looks
Go
like
back.
that.
That one right there, yeah.
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
so that means these are like
Cool.
super tiny. These are like 2 inches tall
Yeah.
or something like that.
I can
All right.
relate.
All right.
And
Cool.
so you can see that they pose well and all that good stuff.
Oh, Brian's in.
Yep. And
Yeah,
here-
dude, that Bumblebee is dope.
Yeah, he
Man.
does look good.
yeah, he does. And then I don't know,
He's got a little helicopter
And a hammer.
a hammer.
He must be hanging out in the R.O.C. forum.
That's right. Must be an admin of a group somewhere.
So hovering. It's hovering with the hammer.
Hovering with the hammer.
I don't get this. Oh, whatever.
So we can
Are they,
fly.
making any, are they making any fiction for this?
Well, so far they've just been doing characters from the IDW fiction, so this is very interesting.
Do you have a
Which is
hammer?
weird because look at it's got the feet of the Volkswagen Bug, but then everything else about it is like a Cybertronian vehicle. Jeremy there.
Maybe
I
there's
looked
a
at
new-
stream.
vehicle.
Maybe there's a new bug
Buckle.
coming out.
Yeah, maybe.
These,
Maybe
like,
it's a
look like
dune buggy.
off-road tires. Eh?
It looks like he
Yeah.
borrowed it from Springer.
Oh, maybe he's
Got
a
the
mashup.
got the shoulder pads and the helicopter there. No.
Yeah, and the color's a little bit green.
And then moving along here, we got Star Saber.
Woo.
Dude, that's cool as
I
shit.
believe.
Oh,
this-
Chat Wingham says the chopper pack is from Action Masterline.
Ah, that makes sense.
Oh,
All right.
of course.
Yeah, that does make sense now. So
Uh,
is this just their articulated figure? Or is this a
Yeah,
model kit as well?
This is not a model kit. This is the.
So it's like their drift.
Yep.
So this is
Hot.
going to be $500.
Yep.
So it
So
looks fucking crazy.
looks nice, right?
Yeah, it looks really good.
And I know people have been asking in some way, shape, or form to get the IDW looking Star Saber.
There it is.
He's like a religious zealot of some kind, I think.
Mhm.
Fuck, man, dude, these things are really like flame toys could really cause a problem in my life.
Really?
If they start making the dude, I would totally get I don't need them to transform. If they made G1 looking versions of these things, I think I'd be in, man.
Straight
Oh,
G1
man.
looking, no
Yeah.
stylization at all.
Mm.
And
Just
and I
fully
mentioned-
articulated.
I meant to show this afterwards, but there is a
This is the Lio.
Lio combo.
Kaiser?
Yeah, Lio.
Kaiser.
So this is the Victory Saber. This is Lio Convoy combined with Star Saber.
It's Lyle
So is that-
Kaiser roll.
Is that going to be a whole nother piece, or that's just going to be an add-on?
No, so it's this guy here.
Oh, I see.
He's
Okay.
a robot,
Mm.
and he's a parts former, which is why he actually transforms into something. As the other Flames Toys character figures do not transform. But yeah,
Do you think Flame Toys will ever go as far as to make a transforming figure, or do you think they're just
Nah.
gonna stay in this lane?
Dude,
they don't need to do that.
well,
I don't think so. They're in their own lane, man.
Yeah.
Well, Hasbro won't let them either. It's transforming robots. That's Hasbro's thing.
Robots.
You can't be better at what we do.
Can't do it, man.
So that lion breaks apart, and he
I-
combines with that Star Saber.
So how do you break it apart? You just like throw it on a wall or something? And you just,
Pour oatmeal on it. I don't know. Something.
okay.
But I was going to say too, Dan, about that. I mean, it makes sense. You're taking money straight from Takara. You know what I mean?
You're not though if you're licensing it. Be like, hey, we'll give you, this portion of profits or whatever. And
But dude, if you're making something that's unless they're just making characters that Takara will never do, like all right, we're going to do IDW. Flame Toys is going to do these masterpiece IDW Transformers, so it doesn't. But the quality has already been proven to be way better.
yeah.
All right. So moving on here, they're also repainting their drift into Shattered Glass Drift, is what people have told me. It's Shattered Glass Drift.
That's what Hasbro does.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
I don't fault them for that, man.
So
Get
here
some-
he is in red.
Get some money. You don't have to buy it, you know.
Yeah, I mean that shit was hot too. A lot of people were buying that. The other drift.
I mean, and that looks dope. I don't even know what that is. It just looks cool as shit.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
So some pics of that.
Dude, look at that
Oh,
pose,
sure.
dude.
Be outstanding. And it lights up too. And then here they're making a Megatron, and I think this was a model kit. I can't remember.
that looks like a
Is that the Autobot Megatron?
looks like a figure to me.
Yeah, it's the Autobot Megatron.
So,
Dad.
I don't know how many. Of course, I could be wrong. I don't know how many model kits they have in like resin or whatever like that.
Yeah, so maybe
I
this is
would
for real.
imagine they save that for like a full-on figure.
Yeah, this could be for real.
Here you go. Get yourself a little Lost Light. Actually, yeah, it's a Lost Light version because it is an Autobot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dope.
And he's got that design shit on the chest.
And Daltinian's TF's corrected me. It's Victory Leo, not Leo Convoy. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
So, well,
Deluxe said this is not a model kit, too.
Okay.
all right.
Boy,
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool.
Yep.
bunch of reporters in the chat.
And then there's
That's
another.
good to know.
Yeah, and then there's another Prime coming out.
No way.
Oh, yeah, another one.
Another one.
Dude, Brink, I think this one's dope, man.
Hey, he looks good, doesn't he?
I love that they're like, here's a prototype, and we're gonna put fucking legit Autobot signals on it,
Fucking,
just in case you didn't know who
They
it was.
want you to know it's not
Yeah,
a third-party figure.
So he's got the thrusting crotch and probably interchangeable hands of some kind.
Hop to the left.
are you in for this, Brink?
I don't know. It depends
Dude,
on
it's
when it comes out.
Fucking dope, dude.
On that money, money, money.
Oh, look at that! It's got a big ass sword.
I'm not a fan of the sword, if I'm gonna be honest.
You could probably give the sword to your Victory Saber.
Dude, what is up with that fucking thrust though?
And he's like, check out my sword, and I'm not talking about my sword. I mean my dick. Look at my dick.
And here it is in color.
The hammer is my penis.
So it looks nice. And then also, we don't have mock-ups or anything, but it looks like they're making the IDW Bomber Megatron as well.
Hmm.
And we were wondering, like, these things do light up. What if they made these outlines like glow?
Yeah, that'll be.
I
cool.
can see them doing that because I mean, Drift lights up a lot, doesn't he?
Well, and yeah, you don't have to make a transform, so you can.
Yeah, that
have
would be
wires and stuff.
dope.
Yeah,
Yep.
be smart.
Cool, man.
I mean, it'd be easy enough. All they have to put is like transparent plastic in there. Just put a lighting gimmick inside those limbs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, obviously you're not going to make it light up that much, but even if you just did the torso and like the shoulders and the chest and stuff, you know.
All right.
Have the power.
So moving on, we have some X-Transbots showing. Did we see this last week? I can't remember.
No, we didn't look at it.
Oh, we didn't do Transformers last week. That's right. But as you can see, this is it compared to DX9. Very panely. Not panely. Not panely. Well, more on that later.
Long as
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long as fuck.
just because I haven't seen this, I want to speculate for just a moment.
Yeah.
What if that trailer on top is just a shell and all the bullshit's inside, and then you just throw the trailer away when you're
You know,
transforming?
And we're gonna get to that.
Oh,
I'm fine with
right.
that. But I will tell you that since I'm keeping my transformation Stunticons for the alt mode
Keeping the ring.
because I like them. But honestly, because Fans Toys announced, I'm not going to go in on the DX9. I like the X Transbot so far.
So here's Motor Master in robot mode. One of the things I wanted to note here was to keep the tune aesthetic that obviously this is not what the front of the trucks look like there. So, man, they're going all out in making this match a tune. So that's
Yeah,
pretty
look at
cool.
the lights are wrong. Well, hold on, go back one. Does it have a split between the two? It may. One of those lights may fold around.
No, they're
I think
double.
these
They're
both-
double tail lights. Look in the truck mode.
Yeah, the
They got
truck,
different-
the lights are
Double tail lights, and then it's single tail light on the feet.
different
Those
grills.
would be headlights, bruh. I still think both of these look good. Like so far, just based on looks, I still think you can't go wrong with either
Well,
set.
I mean, you could look at what the DX9 has, because that's an actual prototype, and we're looking at
Right.
Transbot, render. So it's
So
kind
here-
of hard.
So here's a render of a prototype or something like that. So
But look at that DX9. Fucking loves that single piece fucking hip flap.
Mm.
yeah,
Didn't
man.
they do that with their breakdown too? Was it breakdown that came out?
I don't remember.
Which DX9 one just released?
Wasn't it Montana?
It was the breakdown.
Montana.
I don't know. I haven't messed with that one yet. So
And there he is with the tune. You can see.
They're both close, man. They're really
they both look good.
good. They really both look good. That's fucking Motor Master, man.
And then there's in the truck.
God damn, extended cap. That's
a
where
49.
all the
Dude, the
meat
X
and potatoes are at.
Transbots just takes it in that alt mode, dude. That DX9 one looks fucking terrible. It looks bad.
Now, why do you say it? Because of all the panels?
Just even the angles of just the cab of the truck. Like, look at how it just looks like a square. It just looks like shit just folds together, and they didn't give a shit about how it looked.
Yeah,
And like the X Transbot one is trying
Contour.
to look like a fucking stylized vehicle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what? With the DX9, they always seem to be like a chug trying to be a masterpiece. Just by the
Right.
way they do their joints and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. That
I'm not-
Motor Master looks really good, man.
Yeah, I'm not
They're
knocking
masters,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not knocking them
Yeah.
on that. I'm just saying that's
I really have to say they
Yeah,
really
I'm
did
just-
a really good
That's
fucking
just
job
straight
with that.
preference, really.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I
like,
mean, look at the way. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, I was just say here, like X Transbots is using the translucent bits here and stuff. It's very MP-esque.
What I'm looking at is like, look at the DX9. The wheels fold up underneath the feet. In the X Transbots, you can see the wheels fold up behind the legs. Like it's
Yeah.
cool that they got them kind of both look the same, and they're going to be completely different. how they
Different engineering in certain
Yeah,
areas. Yeah,
and that's cool as shit.
I mean, it's going to be similar in some ways also, but it looks like it's just enough to make it, stand out from each other.
And so I want to show this real quick. So this, I mean, it's clean. It's clean looking, right?
We shouldn't be
Mhm.
looking at that. It's for XTB use only.
I know. Someone broke the rules.
Damn
Way to go, Z multiplier.
So it has
There you go.
it has a base mode, right?
All about that bass.
So
So-
who just said?
Belongs
Go
to us.
Right. So Dan just mentioned something. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
all the parts are gonna be inside the trailer."
Yeah.
But like you can see, this is the inside of the trailer has these parts.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Or wasn't
Probably still just.
It's probably only half of the trailer.
I don't know. It looks like the full trailer. to
What's
me.
going on? Yeah,
Man,
definitely.
honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
fine
yeah,
with them
yeah,
even
yeah.
doing that. And if they're just like, look, here's all the pieces that come with it, and they're just stuck in the.
What's going on with this trailer?
Do you remember though, like early on, I think it was SCU was speculating about it. Like, what if the combiner is just like an big action master, right? I don't know. This is interesting to me. It's this
I know, it's
trailer.
really
This
weird.
trailer does not have the parts in it. Obviously, DX9 is putting all their combiner
Yeah.
parts in theirs. It's very weird. Very
It's. I mean, it still is weird to me that we haven't seen a fucking photo of this thing
Yeah.
combined yet.
XCB done yet?
Mm-mm.
I don't think it is done yet.
So I'm excited to see what comes about. Because, dude, I mean, just like Toy World with the hips, right? On that constructor, these guys, they're like, we're gonna try something different and see what the fandom says.
Hmm.
You know? So we'll see how it goes. People might be like, make some compromises.
Well, with STB, it's good also is that the price point's pretty low. That if you get halfway through it and you don't like what you're seeing or where it's going, it's not that bad of a loss. You know what I
Cash
mean?
out, cash out.
Have they said what their price is going to be on the Motormaster?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot more expensive because they took. I imagine they took a heavy loss on the other ones.
Probably in the 100, like 119 or something like that.
But that's not bad though. Considering like look at like Warbitron when they were doing their main bot that had all the pieces in it, it was like 145 or 160.
Intimidator.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Intimidator. Their Motormaster was pretty expensive because it had everything in it.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
And then I think this one's out of order, but I don't know. I saw this. I don't know what this is. So if anyone in the chat
That's
knows,
Optimus Prime from the movies.
yeah. But look, this is something special here, man. Like this
Is
really
it
nice. It's all chromed out, and I mean, this is
disc.
Come on, where's the reporters in the chat?
Sorry. I know. Deluxe will come through in a minute.
I mean,
You know
it's
Antoine, what is this?
it's official because it's got the stuff. I don't know what this is. Fucking amazing looking.
What
So this is for those in audio only. We are looking at a Transformers / Revenge of the Fallen / what was the other one?
Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the
Dark
Moon.
of the Moon / looking Optimus Prime.
Somebody said it's the studio.
Studio
I don't know,
Series
man.
KO.
Yeah, but he said there is a Studio Series KO. I don't know if that's it.
Paint on
So
that.
it kind of looks. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Studio Series in the transformation here, but
Deluxe says he's never seen it before.
yeah. So I don't know. Pretty wild
Come
stuff.
on now.
It's painted up crazy. Like
Yeah,
whatever it
man.
is, it's painted like a motherfucker.
Custom.
Looks good.
That's
Hmm.
hot.
All right, well,
How big is this thing?
stay tuned.
I
More
don't
to
know.
come.
You know, if we could get a look here, you know, I was hoping maybe we could see if like MP10's trailer could fit on it or
Look
something.
at this
I don't know.
portal.
Yeah, but how could you tell? How could you tell just by fucking looking
If
at the
there's two
photo?
slots, if there's two slots. it would
Oh, we just
tell,
assume.
right? Yeah. So
Two slots, one prime.
right. All right, moving on to Mega Action Series Soundwave, 18 inches of goodness. Here he is.
That looks good. Fucking chunky monkey.
Yep. So the
Yeah, dude,
Dreamwave
that's
art.
Crazy,
It takes a full-size cassette in there.
dude.
Should better
Dude.
play a cassette too.
You think the MMC cassettes will fit in there?
Oh, for sure.
I would
they're-
imagine.
I couldn't see why not because they are regular size.
Yeah, they made them full size.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if they had maybe like specific
Well,
corners, but that would be
coming
real
with its own
dope.
laser beak. So
Do you think that transforms though into a fucking cassette?
yeah, I
It
thought
does.
there's a picture of it.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it does transform.
Oh, but they just basically made the MP, right? It's the same shit. Yeah,
It looks
I would
similar,
imagine
yeah.
it's being-
it's the same shit as the MP.
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, dude, that's cool as shit.
Yeah, I was joking with my brother because we were watching somebody do a recap of all this shit. He was excited about this. We thought it'd be funny, like if the dude's made this whole line just to make this sound wave, just to put a fucking actual cassette in his chest. So I could see that happen. I could see somebody come up with this whole line, be like, all right, we're gonna get Prime out of the way, we're gonna get Megatron, and then Soundwave, the one we actually want, we're gonna put a fucking cassette in his chest, and it's gonna be amazing.
Dude, imagine if this actually did fucking
Like-
play. That would be nuts.
Dude, it's probably hollow enough you could make it work.
Yeah.
Dude, think
And,
about the MMC, then the MMC Laserbeak will actually work
Yeah,
with it.
what
But
These
What-
things are great, but they are very hollow.
What if it's a crossover into Guardians of the Galaxy? Like this is Star-Lord's tape player or some shit. That'd be wild. No?
so, Brick,
There you
you
go.
have
You
have both the-
confirmed Disney's buying Transformers.
you have both the Prime and the Megatron. So I'm assuming you're getting this one then too.
No. I'm out.
What?
Oh, really? Why?
I just need 2 bookends. That's all I need.
This is the one that's might bring me into this line.
Yeah, even Mr. Skullfoss said that as well.
Dude, it's dope, man. And with the
It's
tape
fu-
and shit,
but
Brick, I'm
where
shocked.
would
that
I
you're
put
like
it?
that.
I don't have any place for it. It's not. I can't.
So
Just-
how many
just-
characters would they do though?
Just-
I mean, they're big.
What's that, Dan?
Your bed's big enough, Dust. You can just
Yeah.
cuddle with it.
Yeah, but and I don't know, Dust just said they're kind of hollow. So if all they are is just big and articulate, and how articulated are they? Is the articulation
Crazy.
good?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, so I mean,
I mean, I'm not saying it's like a fucking shampoo bottle that hollow, but for a figure that large, it's
It's like 4 of them in a fish tank. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a detail on its
huge.
side.
that's how you do it, people. Double detolf laying on the side.
Yep.
There it is. All right, moving on.
And they're coming out the Nemesis Prime also.
Oh, you want to wait?
Yeah.
Don't move on.
Are you going to do the
No. Go for it.
Brian? You ain't getting the Nemesis Prime?
Nah, I just need the 2 big guys here. It's 2 liters. Hey, look who dropped this week. We got fucking Dinobot. So I did put in some pics of Dinobot. I know we can go through them rather quickly, but I saw some interesting things in here since hey, look, Chuck got one too.
I heard it.
I like that. You should.
Transform.
But what was Chuck's price? Because I have to say that Bricks,
And he
Bricks is 190. I think
the
Bricks
196, he said, shipped from Amazon Japan.
I think Chuck drove all the way into Manhattan to get his.
Yep.
You got to add on gas and tolls from Connecticut.
But
Yeah.
how much did he pay, though? Did he pay the full
The-
retail price plus
But the
that?
experience. He went in for the experience to get in the city. Have some pizza.
Chuck's a regular there, man.
Yeah.
At Image Anime.
So with
Yikes.
some in-hand picks, I just wanted to go through some of these real quick because obviously some of us are kind of interested
that,
in
he's-
how it transforms and whatnot.
He said, "Go gadget arms."
So it's pretty
He's
posable.
reaching for some oatmeal.
That's him running from the oatmeal.
Urban, give me hot oatmeal.
And it comes with that stand, I'm assuming. Not the
Yes.
leg one, but the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's doing that without a stand. That's pretty
Ugh.
cool.
What's up with them fucking fingers? And I can do this.
This is why I wear oven mitts when getting oatmeal, kids.
I can do that. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I love that you guys love Beast Wars, but this thing looks fucking dumb.
You can see here, like it's quite crazy how they pulled this off.
That's him sucking his own
Dude,
dick.
that's crazy, dude. I thought that was 2 different figures.
You can see here, like the dino heads all tucked in there, and
Tucked into his crotch. It's nice.
Hey, he's sucking his own dick.
But Davey.
He's the B-boy. He's breaking. Wow. Dude, that's the way it comes in the package.
it comes like that.
Wow, look at that. And we make fun of Bad Cube.
Hold on, go
So-
back. Yeah, look at that
Holy
thin
shit.
ass fucking armature there in the middle.
Yeah, that's scary. That's scary. That's some Bad Cube scary right there.
Right, diecast. Right, Tuckar's got your back, man.
Scary.
Do they, though?
So you
That face
got
is dope.
many faces.
Many faces.
Ooh.
So
They did a
it's
good
definitely
job.
not
Like,
something that
that's
you can
dope.
flip back and forth and transform while you're hanging out at the desk.
Hey, hey.
Kind of looks like Yoda's mouth there.
He's a
Yeah.
dude. That's,
Ah, burned my hand.
Hey, Dave. Transform me.
that's the Dave. Dave. Oh no!
Ah.
Shove
Yeah.
me in the
Blisters on my fingers.
As you can tell, these are all. I think the jaw is articulated, but he's got 3 different heads, so that's how. He
Oh,
gets
okay.
all
I was about to say.
It's cool. Yeah, the face sculpts are fucking.
Yeah, because I was
on
like,
point,
how do you
dude.
fucking replace all those faces? But, yeah,
That looks great.
and his eyes glow green.
That's
Ooh,
cool.
That's dope.
His
That's
eyes
where that
glow
extra-
red.
More red. Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
That's where your money's at, people.
Yeah.
All right,
And it'll come with the batteries, I'm sure.
You can't ship those, man. It's like against
Yeah,
tariffs or
that's
something.
only.
They're not lithium.
I think you can only do
Whatever.
ground on batteries.
Hey, moving into MP world. So we got some new MP news.
What?
Here they are at Wonderfest presenting it, and we got what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
We got an MP hound. Not everybody clap and applaud at once.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Nah, fuck this thing.
If you look closely at this, it's not finished. It looks like it was hand painted.
Shout out to
I mean,
Gun
yeah,
Dog.
look where they are, though. That's fine that it's hand painted.
Yeah, it looks like but I don't know, guys. I don't know if there's enough for me to say, I'm going to switch out with Willis.
Dude, it looks just like Willis, man. Like they
Yeah,
did
to the
it.
feet.
It shows you that Willis did a good job. But having 2 of Willis, I'm down to sell one for this.
To get that, just to have a different one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to have a different one, and it looks dope either way. Like I don't think you're gonna go wrong. Like the head is a little weird to me, like on that little neck bar. If you show,
I don't
that
like
one.
the way. Look at the. I don't like the way the leg breaks the sculpt there.
Right there.
Yeah.
See, it doesn't
Look,
really
it's got
bother
the
me.
little tiny tire on there, like
For
the
the
tune.
articulation.
And I could just feel like I could just tell. Like I don't know, man. I think Takara. I hate to say it, but like now, like fucking with like the Ironhide and all this new shit, and even getting the sun streaker, and then this thing, I'm like, they really are trying, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like and even that Prime looks fucking dope in the back.
This thing's
Dude,
nice though. This
The
thing,
thighs on that thing look dope.
yeah.
What's with the whole missile thing in the back though?
Yeah, the missile thing is kind of
So
on
we'll
that
get to
arm
that.
there, kind of turns me off.
So I know with Willis it just clips in to the
Yeah.
no,
corner.
this is like integrated into the transformation.
Do you
Like-
have?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like,
That's cool.
Yeah.
I got it, Dust. So
Okay.
one of the things here you'll notice, like, how does the head fucking come out of the thing? I mean, if you're a G1 Hound
How does his
owner,
head come out of his hood?
the head pops up. You know, like Willis has like a platform here that flips around, blah blah blah. I'm like, wow, where's the head coming out of there? You know. But yeah, so I noticed though, it's obviously the tune colors, right? The things that are typically would be gray or silver are painted white, you know, stuff like that. So I would, if I'm in, I'm gonna have to wait for the tune color.
You know, it's funny. This is where they're gonna flip it on everybody.
For the toy color.
They're gonna come out with a tune color, and then like a year from now, for all you like toy fans, they're gonna like switch it up. You know, like like we
You
go back to
prefer-
the old MP. You know,
Just like they did it for Megatron and Shockwave, right?
well, not
Great.
just
For
saying
the toy color,
straight
for-
toy. They're gonna go with the
all of them?
hybrid. You know, the hybrid that everybody loves. You know,
Oh, the Willis, you mean?
the cross between the MP and the.
They're gonna Willis it. What do you guys think
But
of the
Brink-
face? Yo, what's up?
I think. Do you prefer the toy version of these things?
I do
versus the
prefer
tune?
toy more. Yeah.
Huh.
Like
I was thinking about that earlier today.
this painted white kind of bugs me, but you know it's a small gripe. I bet this thing. I don't know. It looks like the transformation's gonna be cool. I don't know.
I want to
I
see
mean,
more.
you know how they
I
do
want
in some of
to.
these things too. You don't know if it's transformed
Yeah.
correctly either. You know.
But here's the back.
Yeah.
That's how the head gets on top of there.
That's weird as fuck, man. That whole bar is just weird.
It probably
Mhm.
spins around and tucks underneath.
Well, and obviously, look at the head's got some hinges, so the head's gonna open up. You know,
Yeah, you can see the back panel with it. I'm pointing like you guys could see with
or
the
connects to that
the
yellow
windshield.
bar.
You could put that. That'll probably pull out. That
Right.
tucks under and that comes back up. You pull it back up.
I mean, it's one to watch for sure.
Yeah.
I
for
don't
sure.
think everybody that's unloading there. I don't know that you should unload your Willis just yet,
I
but
would hold up. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they made a hound. That's awesome. We got.
and you got to think that all that shit's
G1 character.
plastic. Where like at least the fans toys Willis, if it's important to you, like that shit is solid. It's most of it's metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
But this
know?
thing's gonna be good.
metal.
I like that they dude, I like the fact that they're sticking to real world here with the translucent bits for the things like they did with Sunstreaker and things. So I like it. I like it.
I want to
It's
see
cool.
more.
Good for them to come out of nowhere and announce this shit.
Yeah,
Well, they did didn't they do like a picture, like a shadowed picture of Hound like a year ago?
Oh yeah, they did.
You know,
Man,
I mean, I do got to say it does. It
it
does
looks
have a
better than that fans toys next to that photo.
Mm,
Well, yeah,
I mean that
I
is
don't
a
know, I mean,
derpy ass looking photo.
I think it's just the
Shout
way
out to Antoine making this little comparison here.
just the way that figure's posed.
Right. No, I do agree that it's a bad pose, but just even like then you look at the feet and you're like, all right, you look at like the thighs, just the fact that like they go slender towards the knee on the MP.
Yeah.
Little things like that like make the world of difference.
Fans Toys has like the bigger cannon too. That actually looks more like Sumbo, believe it or not. I'm sure we'll see more comparisons in the future once Team gets around to it and
I
stuff.
think the Fans Toys Willis head sculpt is one of the best ones that they put out lately, but seeing it next to this MP, you go, oh, it's good. Tell how wrong it is.
All right, moving on. Hey, we got Wheeljack here.
I gotta
Hey,
say,
guys.
out of all these pluses, this one really looks good.
Yeah.
Out of all
You
the
want-
pluses,
I agree, but like now at this point, don't even bother. You know, somebody else is going to be making a newer
yeah,
version.
I'll
of
make
it
a,
soon.
yeah. I
Yeah.
you know, I really honestly rather see a nice, cleaner third-party version.
It's
of it.
coming. Bad
Yeah.
Cube will probably. I mean, that seems like it's going to be Bad Cube's lane. I bet you if they're.
Bad Cube's doing their own new universe now.
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like if their Sideswipe and Red Alert sold well, they're just like, all right, cool. People are into this shit now. Let's run with it.
So main things to note here. I think it's definitely just a recolor of the face. The things that were silver are now gray.
Yeah,
These, instead of being translucent, are a solid gray
I
plastic.
like that too.
hopefully they're a lot
too.
sturdier because that was when I had mine. That was always the scariest part of the transfer.
Yeah, it's very thin.
Mhm.
Mr. Pinkerton broke his while he was transferring it to sell it.
I also have the add-on kit for the blue the blue ears on
Yeah,
mine.
Yeah,
that
so
would be
do I.
dope to swap out because
Yeah.
it matches the blue windshield.
And so we got a different chest paint scheme.
Mhm.
I don't have a comparison here. And then obviously the blue glass, which is what they're doing. This was white with a red taillight. That's now black to look more like the show. This had a red stripe here, which is gone now. So,
Man, I don't know that you need this though. Like, I feel like the red alert and the side swipe maybe.
Honestly, I would
don't
want
know.
this before I would buy the red alert or the
Yeah.
side swipe.
I
Plus.
think this one fits the plus aesthetic better
Yeah.
than the other two that they retrofit.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing looks good.
There's enough on this to make me say, yeah, this looks. Just looking at it, I could say, wow, there is a big difference to me.
I remember
The
when
ones that's
fucking
kinda like,
Wheeljack just
I gotta
dropped,
look.
man.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
No,
Yeah.
I interrupted you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just said looking at the other ones like the red alert and sideswipe, I actually have to look and see what's the difference on it. You know.
All right. And then I was just saying, I remember when Wheeljack dropped, like when it was brand new and everybody was fucking hyped that it was like out, you know?
Yeah.
It was one of the hottest ones out there.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
dope
one
figure,
of the
man.
most well-built ones too.
It's a fun transformation on it.
Yeah.
Also,
And now looking at it, like it seems the most like wonky in comparison to like this new aesthetic.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I just transformed mine. I was like, wow, I forgot how great this fucking thing
Yeah, no, me too.
yeah, it's fun.
All right. So
Alright.
moving on.
Moving on up.
We got Toy Color Shockwave. Anybody looking to trade up for this? Just curious.
No, not for the price point.
No,
Yeah, that's true.
I think it looks more fucking tuned than toy color.
Yeah, actually, you know, just you're right. I mean, that lavender was a stretch, wasn't it?
little
Yeah.
too light.
No.
It matters on the episode and it matters on the cell.
But they fucking knew, man. Like they fucking knew.
All right, moving on. I think there it is.
Well, hold on. Was that a Toon Color Prowl? Did they already release that? Has that been out for a while?
Yeah, that's been out,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, okay. I never realized.
On
No,
vacation, on the
I just
beach.
don't pay attention to like these other ones. You know what I mean? Like a Toon Color.
Did it
one is
actually
not
come
one
out
I'm
yet?
getting.
Mm-hmm.
Did it drop yet, or we just saw pictures of it? I don't even remember.
I don't
That.
think it dropped yet, but I think it.
It didn't drop yet, right? Did it? It didn't come out yet,
Let's take a quick peek at it.
but we saw.
Go one more. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's right. I remember we talked about the blue, but honestly, the Prowl seems dope. It does seem better fit in those, like just the regular colors.
Just a quick glance,
No,
it
there's
does
the-
look a little
Yeah.
look a little sweeter, right?
Yeah, they changed. It doesn't say like police on the doors now and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
And even like, are those the same shoulder cannons like those Amazon ones, or
yeah, those are the Amazon ones. So I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
they're extras. On the picture, it still shows the regular.
Yeah, the little ones that come.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't gonna change the box, do you think?
yeah? Deluxe said the Prowl isn't out yet either.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's probably because I'm not interested. I don't care. All right, moving on. Some more pics of MP 3.0 Prime here. Obviously, this one is where the interns got a hold of it, with his butterfly joints all sticking out.
It's
I know. I
just-
remember that's the first thing we always talked about. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's
I
up
I
with
mean,
those?
we all knew what the hell it was there for, but it
Yeah.
just looked very odd that they would just have those things just sticking out just like that. You know?
And here he is fixed. Oh, dude, this is a great fucking.
I know, dude.
Just
This
a great
thing kind of got me
stature.
a little fucking mad.
Yeah.
Somebody put out a colored.
Yeah,
edition
Cheeb,
of this, too,
You got Cheems and Cheeb. Cheeb does
Fucking-
the.
Oh, they did you bashed
color
it.
version.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
because you asked it.
It's
Don't
good.
be
He
a
did
thun-
a good job
Don't be a
with that.
thunder thief, Davey.
Sorry.
Oh, Davey.
So you can see here, I really like the head sculpt on this thing. It's so
that's a,
86
that's $1 million
movie. It's,
right there.
I
Dude,
saw-
listen, look at that.
Go ahead.
Go for it. No, go for it.
I was gonna say,
I said,
well, God, you fucking dick. Fucking cocksucker.
You told me to go.
Welcome to the
God,
first
you go.
episode of
Fucking
version 2.
Beat your up right now.
Season 2 is in effect. We gotta learn how to not talk each other. There we go.
Cabalta had mentioned in the group how he has the toony hands. So that's
They're not
that's a new
blocky,
thing.
it's more rounded.
But I was like, look at that fucking cannon, dude. You can just hear
Big.
that sound of that thing going. For all you that like to pew pew pew,
Yep.
it's a good pew pewer.
Here, I just want-
Because you could even see the little peg where that it pegs back in when you put the butterfly joint back in.
Yeah, and I just want to show that. I mean, they're as we've seen with that Sunstreaker, right? They're going for that superposability. So
Yeah, the articulation is leading all.
It's fucking prime, dude. This shit annoys the fuck out of me, man.
Why? Because you You have one
Well,
ready?
because it looks dope, I feel like I got to get it, and then I know it's going to be like fucking $420.
Especially because of the gimmicks and shit.
Takara's got their head up their ass now.
Everything here is a panel of some kind. This is going to be like some kind of crazy transformation.
It's gonna. What I mean, it looks really tough in this. But when painted, you're probably not even gonna notice all that bullshit.
But look at that. Like, I wish Jay Ruse was here because he would be like, "Look at this. This is
I know.
shit."
He'd be
And
like,
you know what? I can't disagree with him.
No, it's like the Megatron, man. But when you got that Megatron in your hand, you're just like you forgot about all that bullshit.
Who the fuck looks at their toys on that angle?
Guys, shut up.
No, I mean, no, that's good for the photo. I'm glad they took the photo of it. You can kind of see how all those panels lock together.
Yeah.
See this. Like,
And it's not terrible, man. I mean, compared to MP10, it's fucking huge, but it fits with the whole bot.
But the interesting thing is this is the bottom of the grill of the truck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did that fucking end up there? Like, I was looking at this after Plastic Fanatics on Saturday. I almost thought that this thing transformed upside down, but I kind of renege on that a little bit. Like, I think this is the bottom of the truck windows, and this is the top of the. I don't know, fucking know. This thing's gonna be crazy.
Do you think that they update the trailer, or they give you the same trailer?
They do give you a new trailer. It's probably it's got to be the dull gray deco for sure.
This is gonna have a voice. It's gonna have voice in it also.
Yeah, right there.
Transform.
It's gonna be in Japanese.
Yeah.
But like, look at this thing here too. I just want there's panels on the on the biceps. This thing's gonna be crazy.
It's got panels for its panels,
dude, man. Yeah. So here's the truck.
Right there. That's money right there, man.
Yeah. So like, this looks like the joint that's on the top of the chest. Like, I don't know. I looked at this pretty hard on Sunday while I was backing up my phone and erasing my contacts. But yeah, but this was I don't know.
I don't know.
Now-
See, I think the MP10 looks better than the truck.
Now, if the bumper's not chrome, are you out?
Oh, it's not going to be chrome, but I'm going to get it anyway. I mean, but
How is it different than?
So these little notches here are reminiscent of the G1 toy, and I think the cartoon have it. If you look at your MP10 trailer, you'll notice that these are not there. These are for the ramp. Remember that?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But basically, if you look at a cartoon Optimus Prime trailer, the trailer is flat gray. There's no silver, and this is all white here, I believe, if I remember correctly.
But what I'm saying is, do you think it's, other than repainting the trailer, do you think it's still the same trailer?
Like it has the same thing when you pop it open?
Yeah, like it's just the same bullshit on the inside.
Somebody look at the top of theirs, because there is something going on here at the top. I don't know what this is up here with these.
But you would think that they would have it open at the show.
And this right here, this is not.
Yeah, that's different too.
That's different too, right? So there's some subtle
Dude.
changes in here.
What if part of the transformation is in the trailer?
I don't know. That'd be wild.
You know, what if like that folds up and like his legs kind of fold up in there?
Do you have that one picture that shows the overhead of the trailer of the truck mode? Yeah, there. Look. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. There it is. That's what bothers me right there. I know it's stupid, but
right. I was gonna say, but really, I mean, I understand. It's just like you're like, oh, all right. It
yeah, but it seems like
illusion
you're
out
taking
of it,
steps forward, but taking steps back at the same time.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying?
This is going to be the most craziest transformed G1 Prime ever. I just can't wait to see what's going on. Like, what is this? Like, what could this be? I don't know what that is. I have no fucking idea. I mean, it doesn't look like his leg. I don't know what the hell
Let's
that
put
is.
bets on it now. I'm throwing this thing against the fucking wall trying to transform.
Dude, this could be like the grill. I don't know who the fuck knows.
I'm gonna tell you right now that I am waiting for people to sell this after the fact. Not because it's going to be shitty, but that's where I'll pick it up when somebody's like, look, I got to sell the new Prime because my kid needs a kidney or something.
Look how dope that looks.
Shout out to Cheebs here. Cheebs. Obviously, they're probably going to go with the blue glass as they're doing. But yeah, looks nice, right?
This guy did a great job. He even got the glare from the fucking lights
right.
on there, man.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. Puts it a little bit more into perspective here, you know?
Yeah, and when everything's the same color up here, some of this stuff kind of gets lost in the wash, Yeah.
That fucking head sculpt, though. Wow. That's prime.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
no, that's
MP10 head sculpt is dope, but that's like
Remember
Big faceplate.
who did Kronos again? Didn't they make those heads?
Yes.
Doca toys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doca toys.
Yeah. Doca Toys made that head first.
It's so funny. Like I feel like this is like it is like the blend of 01 and MP10. Like they birthed the baby, and this is what they got.
Fists just look weird, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like those hands, man. I like those tune hands.
Rounded out.
They just feel something feels right about
It's definitely
them.
something for us to get used to. A lot of people, at first I said I'm not in, then you see more, you're in, you're not in. But I said the same thing about Megs.
One thing
I ain't buying that fucking shit. And then when I got it in hand, I was like, holy shit, this is fucking killing me.
So-
right now.
I guess they're gonna tampo the Autobot symbol. It's not gonna be molded in like MP10's is.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought you were gonna say they're gonna give you a sticker, and I was like, "Boo."
Nah, they probably won't. They wouldn't do that.
Like fucking Ratchet.
350,
I mean,
350, there better not be a fucking sticker.
Not for nothing, man. You got a new Prime in the mail, dude. I love new Prime Day. That's all I'm saying.
What do you guys think, price wise? 350, 349.
Why so much if Megatron wasn't that much? How much was Megatron?
It's got a voice. It's got electronics, man.
Megatron was what 230,
220.
220. Yeah.
But again, 220
This is Prime.
from
It's got a trailer.
Japan. I don't know what it was here.
It's got a trailer. It's got a voice gimmick, and it's Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
Yeah, 300.
300.
Because how much was that fucking
289.
Beast Wars Megatron?
330.
Yeah, this
Mhm.
thing will be 350 easy, dude.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah, it's got the
racket.
trailer,
man. I don't know.
And we're all gonna pay for it.
I don't
Dude,
know,
we're-
man.
Damn right we are.
Yeah, I don't know. Once you start thinking 350, I'm like, man, that's a mega fucking supreme,
That is for real, dude. That's like a fucking combiner.
Yeah, yeah, they're fucking.
I can't even sell Warbotron Bruticus for that much. And
Dude, I
that's
can't
not
even sell
fucking
Warbotron Bruticus for 100. I'm gonna bring it to NJCC and say, please make me an offer.
Dude, Charles says 380, and he may be right, man.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, throw up what do you think this is gonna go for?
Deluxe said 250. Ken says
Now
250.
here's the issue: is it gonna be if you order from Japan or you buy from a U.S. retailer?
No, I mean, what do you think it's just going to retail for? I mean, even I don't care. You don't have to specify. Just But let's see, 250. Mervin says 320, 360. Cromdor says 250.
Parameter says
War.
199. Wow, Mervine 48 said 320 to 360.
Sam Mead said $20,000. That's probably right. Chat said 400.
Paul L
Paul L
says
said
the
the
KO. 199.
199. Man, I think you guys listen, I mean 250 fine, but I think look at that Beast Wars Megatron, man. They're raking it in.
Yeah.
Every price has got to look at
in that Beast Wars Megatron.
Yeah. Remember they said it was in the back or something?
I don't.
And then that look at Sunstreaker was 120.
Yep.
There's no way this thing's going to be 200. It's going to be in the threes somewhere.
Mhm.
For sure.
Dude, it's collector grade.
And it comes with that trailer.
I mean, they're not shying away. They're like, look, this is fucking masterpiece, and fucking this is what it's worth.
I think you're looking between.
All right, are we moving on?
380. Yeah, we can move on.
All right, we got 13 more pictures here. Just a display here of things, masterpiece to come. I got a Shadow Panther in here, some kind of black deco of Cheetor. I don't know who it is. This here was interesting. I have some more pics of this in an unsorted folder that I didn't have time to sort before the show, but it's the Evasion Mode Optimus Prime upsized.
Yeah, it's for the Bumblebee movie.
Yep, it's for the Bumblebee. So it looks like Optimus will be getting this kind of look. It's got different hands, some panels on the shoulders and stuff, and it has a human mouth and a muffled
I like
faceplate
the
mouth.
mode
And it transfers
one.
into the G1. Sorry, Dan.
Yep,
That's fine, whatever.
and it transforms into the cab, and it actually I've seen a picture with the MP10 trailer on it. So
Oh,
yeah, so pretty cool. Hey, and I put this in for Dust.
Yes.
So here we have. Go ahead, Dust. What do you know about it? I don't know much about it.
It's basically it's the MP Magnus that they fixed some issues.
They fixed the backpack,
They
right?
fixed the butt flap. And
Who is they?
this company?
TH.
So
Okay.
So let's go through the
Whatever the fuck it
here.
is.
We got some shoulder articulation. that your MP didn't have, right?
Yep.
And here's a little sneak peek. If you look between his legs, there's something missing there. But look,
Mind you.
hey, I can lift up my leg to pee.
High kick.
Yep. No, there's no butt flap.
Yep. Look at that.
Look at that, clean.
In the thing.
Dude, that's enough for me to say, fuck it, sell Mortimer.
Dude, you know what? What's the chances of fucking Takara doing a new Magnus soon?
I don't think so.
Never.
No? You don't
Oh,
think
like
so?
a new one? No way.
Yeah.
Oh, they got
It's a
to
big
do it.
project, man.
It's already tune colored, so yeah, I don't know.
But
Maybe
it's not
they'll
fucking.
maybe make a non-tune colored one.
Yeah, and I think this is you could get it like 90 shipped from overseas for this one. Look at the better rifle. They bettered the rifle.
They
Look at
bettered
that.
it.
Bettered it.
They better fucking.
They fixed it.
They fixed the rifle.
They
Yeah.
didn't better Daniel and Spike.
Yeah, I think I've got an upgrade kit for mine that actually already extended this, if I remember correctly. So yeah.
Well, you know,
You
a
got a
lot of
different
people
one
can't
here.
get this, and here you go.
Yeah, shout out to Brave. I'm still waiting for my fucking Ultra Magnus pieces.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Ha ha ha.
I'm gonna fucking PayPal. I'm gonna file a complaint with PayPal.
That's it.
It's a year later.
Same gimmick here. The replacement hands to hold the matrix.
Mhm.
Open, damn it, open.
I think the Matrix is painted differently, also.
Oh, perhaps.
Yeah, a little bit more detail to it.
There he is.
Hmm.
Just a soldier prime without a butt flap.
Man, that
Mhm.
flap gave him character.
Yeah. One of the things I was disappointed about, but you know, Dustin Ace gave me shit. But I would
Thank you,
love
shit.
a chrome bumper here, just because I would. So, but other than that,
You could
There
buy
he
one of
is.
those chrome pens and make a chrome.
and just want to say, look here, Make Toys is doing a crowdfunding for
wow.
for a Sunstorm of their Seeker mold.
They're pulling a fucking little chair and bucket right up to the fucking tits. They're gonna milk it some more.
I mean, honestly, I think this is the perfect way to make these things. It's crowdfunding. The people that want them can have it.
Yeah.
One
You know what I
thing,
mean?
one thing I thought to note was they are crowdfunding it on their own. Like they're not using GoFundMe, they're not using Kickstarter or anything like that, right? So
So you
They're-
can't watch the progress.
yeah,
Just don't want-
they're bypassing the fees and stuff like that, and just being like,
Yeah, they don't want to
Why
pay
don't
that.
we crowdfund them to commission a new piece for that Thundercracker so it paint matches on the nose cone?
Yeah, I think
oh, is
that
there
this
an
is
issue? I didn't know.
Like,
Go ahead. Just
I just say I think this is the best way to go for all those rainmakers and shit is to crowdfund them.
Yeah.
I've heard some
People
people
want 'em.
complain, being like, dude, we've already got the yellow one from Hasbro and the green one from Hasbro. Why don't you crowdfund the other one that we don't have? You know?
No, because then
They'll do it. They'll do it. But
nothing else.
these are the most popular ones. You know what I mean? Their
Yeah.
attitude is once you've paid $800, you know what I mean, for all the other rainmakers, you're gonna be like, yeah, the Hasbro one's good enough.
So I threw this in here. So this was at Wonderfest, I'm assuming. And this looks to me, this guy's wearing a Toys R Us shirt, the greatest toy store. You see Toys R Us down here. Is Toys R Us, like, are they here at a show with like post-it notes on their stuff? Is this-
Well, I mean, Toys R Us still does exist kind of outside of the North America. I think it's
Yeah.
still in a few
That's a-
countries.
It's still in Canada, right?
I
Yeah.
believe
And
so.
Brink,
Yeah.
look at that box. That's a Toys R Us fucking box on the.
well, it's a Hasbro box.
It's a
Yeah,
Hasbro.
that's just standard.
Oh, but it's not just standard Hasbro. Oh, I thought that was
Yeah.
specific to Toys R Us.
retail life.
Also,
What do I
too, when it comes to emergency exits, you have male-only emergency exits.
That's it.
So
That's right. Back the fuck out, women.
crazy
That's
shit.
You guys
Go down with the ship.
lay down under the rubble.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, there's only dudes in that crowd anyway.
shout out to someone in Illinois being a Gary Allen fan. So
Nice.
that was interesting.
As number one fan.
Also, too, as Jisk had mentioned in our "What'd You Get" segment, we had deliveries from the realm to many people to got their Rockfather. So shout out to everyone who got a Rockfather shirt.
No,
Hope you
somebody got
enjoy
it.
it.
Some people got it 1 day and 2 day, real
Yeah.
fast.
And I know there's one other guy that got one. There he is. That's all, folks. Yeah. So
That shirt doesn't look lifted up in the back. I mean, I know you can't see the back of Deluxe, but I feel like he just sits down full bore without lifting his shirt up and potentially either sits on his shirt when he's shitting or, I don't know, Deluxe.
So
Got me thinking.
there it is.
All right.
Thanks for
Well,
getting
awesome.
that
Thank
together,
you.
Brian. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
Hey,
you,
I
Dan
have-
and Brian.
Yeah, I have unsorted Hasbro news if you want to go through that.
Do we want to go through that, or do you guys want to answer some questions?
Let's go through some questions.
Let's do some questions.
We could do why
Hasbro
don't you
news.
why don't you bank that for next week? Because if there's not much, we could, Transformer news.
Yeah, no
Great.
problem. It's just
Fine.
SDCC stuff we didn't get to last week. So
Trigger.
Let me jump into the Facebook group. I had asked people for
Hold on,
questions.
Davey, you still awake?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Dave.
Be active.
All right. So to start it off, Sam Mead wants to know, he wants each of you to tell about a time or times you got caught beating off. Break up and start with you.
Davey!
you gonna start with me?
Yeah. You ever been caught fucking choking that chicken?
I did.
Jerking your gherkin?
Yeah.
You did,
So-
really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was a sophomore in college.
Damn, you were like late in the game.
Yeah, man. I
You-
avoided detection all that time.
Like, by the time I got caught, I was already a man.
It's like you did 4 tours in Vietnam, and then your 4th tour the day before you're going home, you get busted. I was out there clipped.
No, I was a sophomore in college. My roommate had some friends over, and they went out to play basketball. And I came back to the room. They were gone. I was like, "Hey,
Perfect time.
I got some time to myself."
Lit a candle.
Yeah, and so I was getting down to business, and then sure enough, I guess I had forgotten to lock the door or whatever. But yeah, no, they come fucking barging in, and boom, I was actually on my bed, fortunately, so I was able to like quickly like grab the blanket or whatever and just like fucking go back real quick and cover up and pretend that I was taking a nap or something like that.
So it's in the dorm room, right? They're in the dorm room.
Correct, dorm room.
What'd they say? Did they?
No, they didn't say anything, but they
Oh.
knew. They were like,
man,
hey,
if
what
those
are
are
you
my
doing?"
friends, man, they would not let me.
I'm like, I'm watching TV, and like the TV's not on, kind of shit.
I'd have been like, "What the fuck's going on
Yeah.
in here, dude?"
And then so it's kind of awkward. I'm kind of like laying in bed pretending to be like sleepy, and eventually, fortunately, my pants were only down around my ankles, so I was under the covers. So I just I was like, all right, fine, fuck it. They know the fucking deal. So I just fucking pulled my pants up while I was under the covers, and then fucking got up out of bed and it's like, all right, I'll fucking see you guys later.
So wasn't like you weren't even
You
weren't even friends
You
with the
did the
dudes?
perp walk.
Well, no, I knew
dude.
all the guys, but yeah, it was kind of like a somewhat kind of walk of shame. I was
Why are you so red and sweaty?
They're just cracking one. Ew, bro. Oh, that's sad. Poor Brady. That's it. It's the only time. That's the only time you want to share.
That's the only time I can remember, actually. I think. I don't know. It's yeah. Nothing else comes to mind.
Dan, what about you?
Bring it up next week.
Nothing really. Just a lot of near misses.
All right.
It's nice when you have basketball shorts on. As soon as you hear somebody coming, you just pull your hand out of your shorts and you're good.
Well, usually when I hear someone coming,
you're in the basket.
He's a fucking pro.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I know. You know now, if you ever see Dan wearing basketball shorts, he's out there jerking it.
He goes from underneath though. He goes from the leg up.
Yeah, he pulls it to the side. That's funny. All right, Dave.
Davey.
You really want to hear this? All right.
Yeah, let's hear it.
He's checking for white.
So, yeah, right. Nah, she knows about it actually. So, fucking in my house, right? I have a big opening. I've talked about it before. It's basically a big screen, glass door. So
Wait a minute, how long you been living in that house?
yeah, this is recent. That's the
I
story
was gonna
from
say
last year.
yesterday.
Fucking- so,
Was 10
basically,
minutes before we went on?
there's no curtains or anything blocking it. So if you're in my backyard, you could see inside the house and you could see inside to the backyard, right? So my in-laws, right, they're old school Italian. They don't fucking call. They don't ring the bell. They don't knock. They don't tell you when they're coming. You know what I mean? They just show the fuck up. And yeah, what are you coming over here for? If it's just me in the house, so one day I'm in the living room, in the den, and thank God I had like some pillows like on the left hand side. You know what I'm saying? And I was using my phone as a fucking 65-inch TV that I have on the Fire Stick. So I'm on the phone. I just got home from work. Nobody's here. I'm like, fuck, I got the house to myself.
Let me
I'm gonna
rub
take
one
care of
out real
myself.
quick. Let me rub one out real
Taking
quick.
care of me. Yeah, exactly. So I'm fucking, I'm like, looking for the right scene. I'm getting in the fucking groove. All of a sudden, my mother-in-law fucking walks right by and fucking looking right in. Oh, you're here? I'm like, what the fuck? Like I basically had to like, thank God, like I didn't have my pants to my ankles, like still up. I kind of had I don't know if you guys ever had to do this, but you gotta take your dick and you gotta like put it against your stomach and then fucking whatever pants or belt you have on, kind of hold it up. Because if you leave it down there, it's gonna be sticking out. You know what I mean?
I don't
So
have that
like,
problem, Dave.
So I fucking, I'm putting it against my, and now I'm going to the door. I'm like, what are you doing here? She was like, oh, I was going to work on the backyard. I'm like, you should have told me you were coming. I didn't know you were coming, and like I was waiting for her to say, well, I didn't know you were coming either, but she didn't say that. And the funny thing is, like, it all ended. I acted like I was doing stuff. I started cleaning up after the fact, but I didn't turn the phone off. So now she had to come into the house, and I hear, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, now I'm running for the. She's like, what's that? Or what is that? I'm like, oh, nothing. I don't know. Stupid message my friend sent me. I'm shutting the phone off. I'm all fucking embarrassed. Thank God my heart on went away by then. But yeah, I've been busted, man.
Yeah, dude, that's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, Dust, what about you?
I have to say that at 40 some odd years old, I'm still a fucking fat ninja when it comes to that shit. Never. Some close calls, but nothing.
Not even when you're a
substantial.
kid, nothing like that.
Nothing, man.
I know, man.
Ninja style.
I've never been caught, and I've never had a close call.
I'm a man about business. I just get that shit done.
Everywhere.
You never had a close call with your kids, like running all over the house and fucking knocking on the door?
Nah. I mean, if they're knocking on so I make sure to lock my door, and if they're knocking on the door, I just be like, that doesn't mean it doesn't count as, you know what I mean? Like, they're catching me.
Shit.
And honestly, I don't jerk in the day when like my kids are running around just because I know they're gonna knock on the door. I know they're gonna knock on the door. So it's like I didn't want to deal with it. I just feel like, yeah, fuck it.
Savage, man. He can hold out until it's alone time.
I mean, I'd love to, but I just know they're gonna knock on the door and they're like, man, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not into it.
He's got a little station in the closet.
Man, I've been caught numerous times. So there's another time I remember that I fucking just finished.
Time.
When you just finished, you got the shit all over yourself. Fucking doorbell's ringing.
I don't shoot on myself.
Doorbell's ringing, so I'm like, oh fuck, like, what am I gonna fucking do? So it's to the point where like I just fucking, tucked my shirt over what I was doing, went and got the door. It's fucking UPS. It was probably a package I was waiting for. That's why I fucking answered the door. If not, I would have just cleaned up.
Oh, more material to jerk off to.
Yeah. So now I get my box. I come in, but now my shirt stuck to my stomach. The shit's dripping down the left fucking side of your leg. It's disgusting.
Jesus Christ. He's like a fucking fire hose going crazy.
Skeet. That's a good question, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Bringing us to a whole new level here.
You got to tell us yours next.
Who?
Oh, I think he's talking about Sam.
Oh,
Dude,
yes.
Josh F. put a really good
had
one
a
in there. I'm not going to
killer
put
one.
his business on the air, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah, if you guys just go read
Log
the chat
into the group and read the chat when chat posts it. All right, so Eric asks, with all the new Takara reveals this weekend, what are you hoping comes out first? And what do you wish they would have revealed besides the rumored Blitzwing? I'm assuming that's a joke at the Bumblebee movie, maybe?
No, I think
there is a rumor.
Oh, there's a rumored Blitz. I didn't even see that. Oh,
Yeah, there was a rumored Jazz for 6 years too.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you hoping comes out first? Would you rather have the Prime come out or that Hound?
Yeah, I'm a Prime guy, so fucking Prime. Yeah, no
right.
surprise here.
What about you, Dan? Prime or Hound?
Neither, because I'm not buying either.
Goku.
Okay.
Another Goku rendition first.
Yep.
What about you,
All the Gokus.
Dave?
I'd probably that rumored Blitzwing sounds fun to me. You know, like I wouldn't want nothing that I already have. So I have Hound, I have Prime. I know I'm gonna buy the new Prime, but I'd rather something that I don't have.
You know, if that Blitzwing's an option, I'd change my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave went rogue.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even consider that. I mean, I would like to see more of the Hound. I mean, I know I see what's going on with the Prime, but I would like to see more of that Hound. I'm very interested to see the transformation. We haven't even seen it in fucking vehicle mode yet. So
Yeah, I would rather see the Hound too, just because it's new. Like I know the Prime is new, but you've already got a Prime. I want to see what else these guys are doing.
yeah.
So, all right. Esteban wants to know how and when do you guys decide it's time for a new piece of merchandise to support the realm? Do you guys plan a quarterly release? Do you wait for a certain amount of new people to join the group and then gauge interest? Or is it totally random? Well, Esteban, I will say that every year
All
at
of the above.
TFCon, we do a rock box. And then it probably is we plan probably quarterly or at least two shirts a year, but it's not really set in stone. It's just kind of like, all
Hey,
right,
let's do a shirt.
It's time.
Yeah, we haven't put something else out for a while, or what else are we going to do? We're always thinking about stuff.
Wish we had the merch master here tonight. You know.
Yeah, so Chris can probably maybe touch on that next week. We can say a little bit more.
When we first started,
he's never coming back. So I mean, we might as well.
when we first started, we wanted to do them quarterly. That was the intent, but you know,
then we didn't know if it was too much, and then we got into like just doing other. I mean, we do a lot of stuff. It's just kind of like that's the thing. It's not like we're not putting it out to really make any money. We're just putting it out to kind of stay relevant and say like, oh, maybe people want it. If you guys buy it, great. If you don't, great. Like we're in a good spot where we, do stuff for pre-order, so we're not sitting on a ton of stuff. So everything's kind of, I guess, made to order, really. But
and with the Rockfather 2, was there was enough people asking, for a re-release. Usually we just do a one and done.
That's right.
Yeah, sorry, Paul C. No one's asking for that turtle shirt again. So I know he's interested in that one.
Yes, that was no one wants that shit.
That was a good shirt,
right.
man.
Hunter K asks, Masterpiece or Chug? What do you guys think is the appeal of each one? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go for it.
So Masterpiece, you're getting you would like to get the best rendition of a Transformer. It's made well, it's painted well, it transforms the way you want it to. It's not going to break easily. That's when I think of Masterpiece. Now Chug is something I consider something, on the smaller scale where you could fuck around, mess around with it, bang it around, play with it more, not so much, put it as a centerpiece kind of thing. But some people do, which is fine. But that's how I consider the difference between Chug and Masterpiece.
Yeah, I'll go next. And everything Dave just said, but for the Masterpiece, I'll also just chime in and be like, it's for those vintage G1 guys. I mean, it really gives you those feels in both the tune and the tickle. The tune and that's not what I meant to say. The tune and the toy. It's because to us, like, it's the toys that maybe we imagine. It's the toys we imagined as a kid. Like, they didn't have the articulation and they didn't look like the show and stuff. And so the fact that we get those now in a larger scale because our hands are bigger, it just naturally feels right. This
right
kind of thing.
For me, it's your wallet, you motherfuckers. Step your game up. Get some hours at the fucking movie theater or some shit. Get some extra time. Buy a good figure.
So for me, it's definitely Masterpiece over Chug, but I think the appeal is, at least the appeal of both for me, is Masterpiece is for quality and Chug is for quantity. They make every character you could ever want in a Chug.
That's perfect. That's a perfect definition.
You know what I mean? So if like you want it all and you want a version of everything, then Chug is the way to go. Because it's not even really for price wise, because you can go third party Chug and you could spend some coin.
Let's put it. Chug was around first, and there's a lot of collectors out there that's been down with this since day one, and that's where their collection is, and that's great. That's cool.
And I'll also too say from Chugs give you, I mean, through third party and through official, they're giving you stuff like in the comics and things. It's almost creating a new nostalgia for that kind of stuff. And
yeah. I'm
looking at the drift / blur mold now. I have it 4 times, and I love I love that mold so much. It's just because I hated Blur being a stupid whatever the fuck he was, like in G1, kind of thing. So they give you just a new way to appreciate that character, which is what I really like.
All right, let's see
Dan
here.
doesn't care. Dan's like,
I figured Dan. I wasn't skipping over to
Where do you
Dude. I
see
really
Chug in
didn't think you
5
just didn't
years?
care. Tyler L asks, "What's a podcast?" No, he says, "What's everyone's thoughts on swapping out figures?" He's really interested in Christopher's responses, but I think that was mostly a dig at Chris. But I think it's a good question. I mean, with all these fucking, now these doubles of characters are coming out. What is everyone's thought on it?
It sucks.
Does it suck though? I mean, especially for you, I find it interesting because you are the tune tickles and you're getting these things now.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing: is like if I'm going to swap out my collection, I get halfway through what I have already that they're making an other more tune rendition. What happens when they stop and I'm stuck with a half and half?
I mean, you kind of got that now, though.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of leaning more like it's kind of like you could kind of put your little pieces in there and kind of get away with it. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point where it balances out.
Here's my response to that, though, is I feel like Takara is setting the tone for Hypertune. So if Takara starts to slow down, that's what you're going to see. I mean, look at Bad Cube with that sideswipe. You're going to see these other companies start getting in line and going, oh, cool. Not only can we re-release shit that we made before, we can now compete against Takara by releasing these Hypertune things. Like Takara kind of fucked themselves for third party by doing that. They'd open the door for all of these other companies to make shit that
jump on the
Takara's already made. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
is it? Yeah, and a lot of people say like Takara doesn't care what the third party are doing, but what if they saw what third party was doing and said, we need to get in on this?
I mean, yeah. I mean, look, it'll be interesting to see if Takara makes a side swap. I mean, I don't know. Bad Cube really didn't do it. Ultimately, people are going to buy Takara always. I mean, so I could see why they're saying like, look, who gives a shit what they do? We're still going to release something and it's going to come out and be dope. I
mean, you know me, I'm happy, man. It's a Toon Tickle City, but some things I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know. Wallet comes to mind a lot.
Yeah.
Like, so Dust, you didn't swap for Bad Cube, right? For the Lambo.
I was in, and then I saw some videos on it, and I just I don't.
Well,
and this Willis, I'm not sure on. Yeah. But
I'm not sure on that, and I'm not sure on the Seekers. Like, I bought the first one. I bought the Starscream, the Make Toys one, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy the other two because for all my luck, it'll fucking somebody else will drop one, 3 months from now, or Takara might redo them again too.
I had my fucking finger on that button like fucking War Games in '83 so many times to get that set. I had all three ready to go. Just fucking do it. PayPal credit. Boom, done.
Here's the thing that I didn't really factor in because I was very much like, oh yeah, no, cool. I'll just keep swapping them out as things come up. And I knew I would take a hit on selling something, but like the fucking once something new comes out, like the prices, the after sale price on a lot of stuff has tanked so hard.
Yeah.
That it's like, dude, it's not even fucking worth selling now. I'd rather just put it in my closet than fucking sell a fucking Seeker. Like, dude, I would have to sell one of these MP Seekers for like $60 to $80.
Yeah, I would say.
It's like, dude, I would rather just fucking put it in my closet and sit on it. You know what I mean?
60 would probably
that
be
big of a hit.
the sweet spot. Honestly,
and I paid $240 for one or two of those things, something like that. Thundercracker and Skywarp.
Like I would just get rid of my Thundercracker and Skywarp. They're the older ones, the Walmart ones, the older ones, But I haven't transformed. They still got the rubber bands around them and everything. I just put them on a stand and threw them on my shelf. And my Coronation, I'm not getting rid of because I paid a lot of money for that fucking thing on the aftermarket used when it was really hard to get. This is before they were reissuing, so. I'll hold on to that and I'll just slide him into like a season 3 or like a movie shelf, in the Coronation, so I won't have to get rid of that. But if I'm getting say 120 for both of those Seekers and it's 360, to get in on the new ones, so it's almost half, a little less than half, So
I mean, yeah, that's what I've looked at. I've always figured that like my collection's probably worth half of what I paid for it, but now like with this new shit, it's probably like a fourth of what I paid for it.
Here's the thing, and you're just going by group prices because in the groups,
Mhm.
especially with the cafe, everybody's going to go bottom dollar. Nobody wants to pay close to retail for anything there. And if you post something that's close to retail, the fucking pitchforks come out. But if you
Right.
take your time and just try eBay. A lot of people aren't on Facebook groups. They don't know. They don't. A lot of these people don't know what's coming out new, or if there's another version of these things. Some people are just strict Hasbro Takara collectors. They'll pay if you put $100 on there. You're getting more than you would in a group. You're not getting what you paid for back in the day, but at least you're getting a little bit more, to throw towards the new figure. So it's just if you want to go the eBay route. eBay route is just a pain in the ass, man.
Hey, Dan,
Yes, sir.
when it comes to swapping, do you swap your trunks, your Spideys? What's going on?
For the-
I know you've got this problem too.
Do you
No,
swap or swallow, Dan?
He swaps his basketball shorts.
I swap the shorts. Yeah. No, I have bought doubles of a lot. So I sell my doubles, but I do keep my other figures. Like there was a Vegeta that came out that was a re-release, and then like a few months later, like, oh, here's 2.0. So I still have my first one, but my second one definitely stays on the shelf. It's got a better sculpt to it, better articulation. It's more of what I want out of a figure. So I definitely do swap, but I don't necessarily sell stuff
Do you have
when it comes to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have the same problem? Like the 1.0 is just not worth selling.
Yeah, kind of, and I don't know. It's just I don't mind keeping stuff like that because I mean, Dragon Ball is essentially my Transformers. That's the thing I mainly grew up on. So I mean, there's a lot of dear memories in there, and plus, the nice thing too is like the characters themselves have enough of a variation that I can actually move stuff. I could take this older figure, put it in a different display to reenact some other scene or some other saga. So, I mean,
And
there's
and
always a spot for it in
yeah,
some
and
form or fashion.
in addition, I think I saw on Shameless you're putting up your Yamaguchi Spider-Man. Did you find something that poses better than that, or?
Yeah, I'm looking at that Mayfex one.
Yeah, I got you.
Because that one's it's more streamlined. I mean, the Yamaguchi is great when you want to pose and whatnot, but it's just a little too wacky for my personal aesthetic tastes.
Yeah, and that's interesting because, like in the Transformers game, you've got official, which is limited in their release, but you got tons of third-party stuff. But like in the more superhero genre, you've just got tons of official product. That's you just gotta decide like which way do you want to go, and there's a lot of choices to make there. You got comic, movie, posability, all kinds of stuff. I imagine it's a challenge.
Yeah.
All right, I want to ask one last question. I'm kind of skipping around. I just thought this one was interesting. It's from Tom P. He says, which post-apocalyptic scenario would you rather live through? And I'm just going to go down the line. Brink.
Thanos' snap.
Okay. It's fair.
Would you want me to explain, or?
But if you want to, yeah, if you got an explanation for it.
So basically, half the population's gone, right?
Spoiler.
So I am very, very interested in observing what the after effects of that are, right? So I survive. Perhaps maybe a lot of women that are in relationships that I might pine for now are now suddenly single. That's really cool.
You don't mind waiting the 5 years for them to come to grips with like the fucking they're just disappearing. Like the grieving process is probably a lot longer on that scenario.
No, when you see someone flake off into ash before your eye, I mean, you're pretty much like, yeah, I would expect their grieving process to be, relatively small. But
I feel like those people would flock together like, oh, your wife floated away, so did my husband, and now we have a bond.
Right, and I can say my wife floated away as well. That she's
gonna know.
But you have no photos of her in your house.
He's got a bucket of. He's got a pocket of sand with him at all times.
What's left of her? You keep it in a locket around your neck. I turn it into an hourglass, like so I can count the minutes every time that they're going.
But also, I find it interesting. Like, it's very random who goes. So like, it's not like when a company does layoffs. It's like, oh, we only need so many people in this department, right? Kind of thing. Like, I'm very interested to see like if half the population just disappears, like all of a sudden, like I'm just curious as to what goes haywire. Like I want to witness it just from an analytical standpoint. Be like, dude, wow. So that's what happens when randomly half the people go away, just to see infrastructure crumble. I don't know, financial systems go nuts, blah, blah,
You got to
blah.
think it's killing more than half the population at that point.
Yeah, exactly. The ramifications of that is not just removing half the people in the world. Like that particular half of people may have been supporting infrastructure and how things work. You know, it's fucking nuts. I'd really like to see as an experiment how that would work. So,
All right. Dan, what about you?
The Mad Max world. Just seems like a fun
really?
place to be.
You know, you fucking answer thief. You.
answer the
I would love to live in a world with fucking hockey pads and feathers and fucking spikes, and everybody's running around all thirsty, all leathery because of the sun and there's no water. It's great. I wouldn't make a day in that fucking world.
All
I'd
right.
be done
2
after
minutes
day
or
one.
1 man leaves.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, Dave.
Oh, I don't know. Without stealing anything anybody else used, let's go Planet of the Apes. At least then I get caught jerking off. I'm just an animal, right?
Yeah, look at this fucking human.
I could just fucking steal and throw it at them if I want to. Yeah.
This one's nasty. Look at this one. Someone's
Not
always
even
touching his
pink.
genitals.
Not even pink.
That's funny. All right, Dust. What about you?
I answered with Dan.
Oh, you're from Mad Max, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I would love to be in that type of world, but I know I wouldn't survive 10 minutes, but it's all good.
So I really thought about this, and I was like, oh, like what would be really the most fitting for me that I would have a good chance to survive along with my family, and it's the new Ice Age. That's what I would pick. I feel like I could survive that. I live in Florida. Well, that I feel like the world is equipped to deal with an ice age versus like any other kind of
Are you
disaster.
talking about like what was that one Chris Evans movie with the train? It was really good.
Oh, Snowpiercer.
No.
Snowpiercer?
Yeah.
I more think about what was that movie?
Day After Tomorrow?
Day After Tomorrow. Yeah, that's more what I think about. Like
there's shelters and there's blankets, but apocalyptic world with nuclear weapons as radiation and mutation.
Yeah, man, you got weird thing. I think if at least if it was an ice age, I think the world would still come together. Where if there was like a nuclear attack or something like that, like the world would turn on each other. Yeah. Or even like a country taking over the U.S. I feel like I could survive that too.
Like a Red Dawn thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You could talk your way out of it, right?
I mean, not even that. I just feel like I'd get in line. I'd be like, all right, I'll get in line for
recently
figure it out.
I just recently watched The Postman. Kevin Costner's The Postman.
So,
he had a lot of fucking nerve making 3-hour movies back then.
Yeah.
Every movie he made was like a 3.5 hour.
Waterworld.
Oh, wow. Waterworld's another one?
Yeah,
Waterworld, man. I feel like, that's another one that like, yeah, you could probably survive that.
Dude, no, fuck that shit.
I got sea legs, man.
Yeah.
It's funny. I found it funny that the dude, when it's 65 degrees out, has a sweater and a jacket on. Talk about how freezing it is outside. Wants to live in the post-apocalyptic ice age.
I mean, I just feel like I could survive that. I just feel like I feel like the world's the most equipped for that. I'm like, all right, that probably wouldn't change the nature of things, other than it being cold all the time. I feel like things would mostly just kind of continue on as normal. That's kind of where I'm at with that.
I'm glad none of you chose Terminator. Otherwise, it'd be like, you're fucking dumb.
No, zombies, no, because eventually you get
zombies are just come on.
I'm trying to think what other apocalyptic scenarios.
E. Prime said, no zombie apocalypse needs to be slow, dumb zombies, not that fucking like 30 days later, like zombies, those UK zombies.
Disease, like some outbreak, I won't survive that. Or I'd have to lose like one of my kids. Like I need somewhere like I can't lose my kids.
What about good at someone?
what about one of those Armageddon or Deep Impact things?
No, I wouldn't survive it.
Yeah, nobody would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't fuck up the whole Earth that bad.
Yeah, live in a bunker, all that crap.
If it was something where like the Earth was going to be inhabitable, I think I would pull a like, hey family, we're driving down to the beach to watch the fucking asteroid hit.
That's it. It's over.
Yeah. All right, Brink, you want to read up that chat?
Sure. Oh, right. Leading off, of course, we have Night weighing him, number 1. And here we got KJ Smith, Sam M, Rogue. I wrote down Rogue One. It's Rogue War, of course. Go
Rogue
ahead,
War.
Dan. We got Eric B, Adrian, Walter, Antoine, Mega 81. Danny was in here. Riverbots, Aaron Jordan, Soundwaveville, Jedi Mindset. We had Honey Child, Nick Brammer in here. Hurricane BX, Josh F. Josh F just got upgraded to a suite because he doesn't have a leg.
Nice.
Dude.
Lucky.
Hey, you don't expect me to walk up all those stairs. You better
Dude, the unfortunate get all the praise. What can I say?
Oh man, jeez, nothing good ever happens to me.
Why can't they upgrade my room? It's not fair.
Ed F is in here. Master Skinny Toys, BZ Fresh, Jirai Sama 7. We had Joe V, Brad D, the True Star Screamer, Justin L, MP Collector was here tonight. Sportimus, Rustamus, Paul L, Deluxe Baldwin, Daltonians TFs, Mervin 48. We had Ken C. We had John B. We had Gort / Cromdor, who signed in twice. Alan G. We had Pinkerton, if you're nasty, was in here. Let's see here. He's just a spectator now, folks. EE Prime 20, Gabe Infinity Watch, Master Hoarder, and Kenny Prime.
Kenny.
Kenny Prime, the first chug collector ever.
That's right. And he was fucking chanting chugs in the chat like fucking no get out. Oh, and Hosea just popped in. What's up there, dude?
All right, so thank you everybody that submitted questions. I will save those and then use them at a later date. Thanks for everybody that popped in the chat, checked us out live. We appreciate it. Let's go through and tell everybody where you're at. Brian Brink.
You can find me, Brian Brink, in the Facebook group, Shrinklizer on Instagram. And also, I'll be on a journey with 3 bears, because this porridge is too cold or this porridge is too hot.
You know where you can't find him is texting you on the phone because he doesn't have your number anymore.
Ron Brings eating that mush.
Yeah. All right. Dan.
RV_Dent on IG and lurking in the Facebook groups.
Cool. Dave.
And a John Addict on Instagram. Tuesdays on Breaking the Mold. And thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks, every other day in front of his big windows, jerking it.
Hey. I go to the other room now. I go to
hit up Gary for his address. All right, Dust.
Dust Mites Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook groups. And guys, go out, share the show, share the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. If you could share a meme, you could share the stream. Get us out there.
Dude, share the meme, share this.
Yeah. Live the dream.
Get it out there. Let's get some more subscribers here. Let's get the channel pumping.
You guys want merch, spread the word.
Doesn't pay for itself, guys. I am Jisk. You guys can catch me. Man, really, if you just want to, you just hit me up on Facebook. Is probably the best way to go. Under J Butron. But ultimately, I'm not really anywhere anymore. It's in between. I'm sort of in between social medias right now.
Yeah, look at you, back to work and no time for social media.
Exactly. What am I missing? That's it. Thanks. Oh,
you can anywhere.
Yeah, could have been anywhere. Hit up Chris Pinkerton. Tell him you're sad to see him go. Tell him to rethink his life decisions and come back to the show.
Would you love to watch him leave?
Tell him families argue sometimes, and you don't have to walk away.
That's it. No more Lexapro.
Yep. Hit him up. Tell him you're thinking about him. For real though, hit up J. Ruse. Tell him you're thinking about him, and then let us know how he's doing.
I'm starting to look on the fucking rocks and local mob spots where they dump bodies.
Milk carton.
To call his place
obituaries and shit. Damn.
Just to hear his voice. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks, you guys. We appreciate it.
Peace.
Is there a
I personally can't. I got inventory tomorrow. I got to be at work at 5 a.m. So
yeah,
you guys hanging out. Yeah. All right. Brink will be around hanging out.
All right. I'll post it in the group.
Cool. All right, you guys. Thanks. We appreciate it. Later.
Baby. God doesn't like it when you touch me there. Oh, Dave.